Oh my God,
we gotta listen to that again.
Turn that fucking shit
What
off.
up, everybody?
What fucking 90s band shit on your playlist this week, P?
That was a request by a loyal listener, a Patreon member, so.
Well, sorry.
Are you apologizing to the rest of the listeners?
I'm on my behalf and the rest of the listeners' behalf. Whoever requested that song, we're sorry, but it wasn't.
Everybody was hating on the whole playlist anyway. It's fine.
It wasn't very good. Y'all are on a fucking, what do they call that? Midlife crisis.
I was enjoying everything.
No, you weren't.
There was all kinds of.
You were even like, what the fuck is this shit?
I was talking about the other stuff that everybody was making fun of me for.
Well, it all sucked. Except for Rage. That was about the only good thing out of the
Nah, that shit sucks too.
No, it doesn't. Rage.
Oh, it was Heather. And I don't care who knows it. Fuck y'all, I don't care.
Get her. Get her. I mean.
That's a good attitude, Heather. I don't give a fuck who knows. I like that shit, and that's all that matters.
Hell yeah. It had Metaside at the end. That was dope. No, man. We opened up with MGK covering Rage. That was dope. Dax, new track that dropped today. That was dope. Run the Jewels featuring Zach De La Roca from Rage. That was super dope.
So basically they said Run These Jewels because they couldn't come up with a name called Run These Nuts.
I don't know. That's just the name of it. You'd have to ask Killer Mike and them, bro.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we have them on the show and talk to them?
Killer Mike, hit us up. Brand new Lex. Brand new Massive Men. Ballyhoo. Flatbush Zombies. All kinds of stuff, man. Big B featuring Everlast. I don't know what you guys are hating on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, what song do you want me to start at?
All of them.
Yes, you are right. They all suck.
No, they didn't. There's just haters.
Look at all these haters. Hating every day.
Yeah.
Hating on us ballers, but they can't stop my pay.
Stop all this hating. I can't take it no more.
I'm just trying to get mine. You best get yours. So what you hating for?
Right. What up, y'all? It's Monday, June 8th.
It is Monday.
We made it. We made it a whole nother week. Here we are. Tonight on the show, man, we got the homeboy Pynt.
What'd she say? If you don't like pain in my ass of a man. Oh, I read that wrong. Never mind.
Pynt.
We have Pynt on the show tonight.
Pynt.
I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot who the fuck we had on.
Pynt.
You said pain in my ass. This track is called Pain by the artist Mass.
Oh.
If you don't like pain in my mass, well then you're just $100.
Heather, I'm not sure if I like pain in your ass or not. I've never been there, but now I'm thinking on it. Anyways, yes, we have Pynt on the show tonight.
Pynt.
And I did not do any research on him. So I'm going to learn with the rest of you.
Y'all gonna learn. We're going to learn today.
Usually I download shit and listen to it, and then I'm like, all right, I got some questions. I like this song, that song. What was this song about? How'd you write it? How'd you do it? But I am a pain in your ass, Heather, and I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
It's Big Hemorrhoid. Big Hemorrhoid. New t-shirts coming soon. Big Hemorrhoid.
So I did something this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the first time.
You have a story.
So
Story time.
So the guys I play golf with on Thursday, they've been trying to talk me into playing this golf tournament for fucking a month, and I won't do it.
Why?
I said no, I won't do it because these motherfuckers that are in this tournament are fucking great. Like these guys are like, dude, they shoot. The winner shot 14 under. Like I can't compete. Okay, I am not that good.
Is there a prize for last place?
Right. That was my question.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
So Thursday night, I got like 2 hours of sleep. Wednesday night, I got about 2 hours of sleep, went to work Thursday, worked 10 hours, went out to the golf course, played golf. I told the guys, look, after we get done with golf, I'm going fucking home. So we got done with golf. I said, I'll drink one beer and then I'm fucking out of here. Well, 1 beer turned into 2 beers. Hey, we're going down to Grand Slam. Let's go fucking get a bite to eat and have some more drinks. Motherfucker, I'm already up moving. Fuck it, why not? Let's go. So the whole time we're there for 3 hours, they keep trying to talk me into this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, motherfucker, I told you guys. I said, fuck it. Finally, I had enough. I said, fuck it, I'll play.
How much was it to enter?
I was told it was $45.
Well, I'm judging by your side eye on that it was not.
No, I get there and the dude's like 65. I'm like, 65 for what? It was 40. Even the flyer said $45. He's like, well, it's an extra 20 for the skins. I said, I don't want to play the fucking skins. I ain't no good at this fucking game. I said, I play with my buddies on Thursday night. That's
Wait,
it.
they wanted you to take your shirt off?
No. And he's like, well, if you want to play. I said, well, I didn't drive all the way out here not to play, so fuck it. It was literally an hour drive.
So they wouldn't let you play without the skins?
Yeah, no, because everybody that throws in, I mean, there's big fucking money.
Oh, I would imagine
What
so.
does that mean?
I don't know.
And that's $20.
What does that mean?
Okay, so when you play
doesn't mean
skins,
take- it means
no,
take
it's
your
not
shirt
shirt.
off.
No, it's not shirt. That's not. Skins in golf is different. So, if say like you and another person are gonna go out and play a round of golf, and you have like a $20 bet on each hole. So if you guys both par that hole, that $20 gets carried over to the next hole until one person scores less than the other. Then that person gets that skin, and then it starts over at the next hole.
Okay.
So basically, that's how it works.
So
So in a tournament wise like that, everybody just throws in like they want an extra $20 for the skin, so everybody throws it in, and then you turn your scores in, and then they look to see who got what.
So it's like a bracket type thing where it's like
Yeah,
whoever goes the longest, but with hitting par and under, it would.
Well, no, it's just for that hole. So like if like you birdie a hole and somebody pars that hole, whoever birdied that hole gets that skin, so they get money back.
Okay.
And then like if it's a tie, it just all gets carried over until there's no tie between anybody.
And then it just gets all added up.
Yeah.
So if like there's 5 holes where people have birdies on them, it's $110 or whatever, or $100.
Yeah, it'd be 100.
Yeah. And then if they hit that 6th hole, somebody hits a birdie and the other person hits a par, then that
120.
person yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's how the skins work. So I was like, dude, I didn't drive an hour come out here and not fucking play, so fuck it, whatever.
Right.
So you're forced to add that, even if you didn't want to play that?
Yeah.
Or you just did it anyway?
Well, the dude made it sound like, well, you got to pay it, otherwise you ain't played it. I mean, that's how he made me feel. I was like, well, fuck it, dude. I ain't drive all the way out here. I'm not going to argue with you. Fucking here you go.
Yeah.
So, and then I find out, okay, they got different colored tees. They got gold tees, white tees, blue tees. Blue tees are farther away from the hole.
I like gold.
The white tees are a little closer. Well, depending on what hole you are, it could be a 40-yard difference.
Yeah.
It could be a fucking 60 yards difference. So I find, and then the gold tees are like for the old timers. You know the what do they call that?
The women's tees.
No, the
do they even call it that anymore?
P?
Yeah, there are
the freaky PT.
Or they're either youth tees or ladies tees.
That's me.
What is what's like the older people called senior citizens?
Yeah,
senior citizens hit from like the gold tees.
They should call them the golden year tees.
So
is that why they call that game Golden Tee?
Maybe, or it could be from the actual tee itself.
So I'm looking at the scorecard, and it has age groups on what tees you tee off at. So I go inside. I'm like, I asked the guy. I said, so like, are we playing from the blue tees, the white tees, or what's going on here? He's like, oh, it says on the bottom of your scorecard. I said, oh, okay.
How old are you, sir?
So from it was like 49 and younger got to play from the blue tees. Well, I'm not quite 50 yet, so I got to play from the blue tees. I ain't never played from the fucking blue tees before in my life. I always play from the white tees. Every time we all go out, we always play from the white tees. Well, 50 to like fucking 64 or whatever is white tees. And then
if you're dead, you get gold.
And then 65 or older, you get to hit closer up, right? So I'm like, well, fuck, I'm just doomed already.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guys that I was with, they're like, dude, you could just hit from the white tees. Nobody's gonna say anything. I said, nope. I said, I'm going to play this fucking game. I came out here to play the fucking
If they wouldn't even let you on the course without paying the extra fucking money, they're definitely going to find out that you didn't hit from the right tees.
Right, yeah. My luck is that I'm going to fucking win big or something, and they're gonna be like, "We need to see your ID to make sure." And I'm like,
"Oh, it's not gonna be hard that somebody just drives by and sees somebody that's now old hitting from the white tees and be like, oh, that's not supposed to be hitting from that."
Yeah, and
or the marshal comes by.
Well, that's what I was worried about because I had a cooler full. I had a cooler full of fucking beer, man, and I was like, "This motherfucker better leave me to fucking."
Was this just a regular money tournament, or was it like a charity tournament, or what was this? Just any normal tournament?
It was just a normal tournament. Anybody can get in it.
Okay.
So here I am. I got to play from the fucking blue tees, and I'm like, dude, I can't even drive to the fucking fairway from here. I'm like, who the fuck are we kidding right now? So I'm like, fuck it. All right, I'll play. At the first tee, first box, I'm fucking like, first hole, I'm like, there ain't no fucking way. I gave it all I had, dude. And I fucking made the fairway. I was like, holy fuck.
Nice.
And then the other two guys, okay, so me and the guy I was riding with had to tee off from the blue tees. Mm-hmm. The other two guys, they got to use the white tees. And they outdrove me. They barely outdrove me by like 10 yards, 20 yards. So I'm like, you pussy motherfuckers. I mean, I gave it all I got, though. That was the thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. So we're getting playing, and they're like, dude, just play from the white tees. Just play from. I'm like, no, dude, I'm going to play this fucking tournament right. I said, I'm not playing from here. I'm playing from right here. The blue fucking tees is what they tell me. I have to tee off from every fucking hole. That's what I'm doing. So the front nine was, I'm like, fuck, dude, okay, I'm used to it now. I'm doing good. And it was hotter than fuck out there on Saturday.
Saturday? Oh, dude, Saturday sucked.
And we didn't tee off till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Holy, God.
So it's blazing fucking hot, right? So I said, fuck it, let's play. The front nine was not bad at all. The back nine was fucking way horrible. It was so fucking hot, dude. I started getting like little dizzy spells. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I'm sitting there trying to talk to people, and I'm just fucking like getting dizzy. I'm like, fuck this, dude. I went and I grabbed, dude, I had like fucking 4 or 5 Gatorades with me. Plus, I bought 3 more on the fucking course. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Plus, I didn't drink a whole lot of fucking beer at all.
Dude, it was fucking brutal Saturday.
Every time I tried to drink a beer, I'd slam it. It was because I was like, fuck, I'm dying of thirst.
Yeah. So your dumbass didn't bring no water.
Well, I had a couple Gatorades with me, you know. I said, fuck it.
That was supposed to be for after the beer.
Yeah. That's exactly why I bought it. I was gonna drink beer early, you know, and then I was like, fuck it, Gatorades. So the back nine, and plus we weren't waiting on anybody in the front nine. Then we get to the back nine. Now all of a sudden we're waiting on fucking people, and these dudes were just being fucking ridiculous. So we're the last group out, so everybody's waiting on our scores, which they pay out. You have to go back out there and get your money, or they'll mail it to you.
Yeah.
If you win anything. So we finally get done, and with 4 of us, a round of 18 should take 4 hours. So we started at 2, we should be done at 6. We didn't get done till 8 o'clock. 2 hours later than we should have.
Moving a lot slower because it was 1,000,000 degrees outside.
Well, we were waiting on fucking people, and these guys had no clue what they were doing. They all hit a fucking ball. And with the tournament, it was a one-man scramble, which means you get 2 shots. So you hit from, like, you play best ball. So, like, your tee shot, if you hit one bad, you get one more shot to hit a good one. Then you got to decide on where you're going to shoot from there. So then if you go take one ball, you get 2 shots from there. And it only counts as one.
So you can take 2 shots every shot?
Yeah, you can.
Wow.
I didn't need to do that. I literally played the best game of golf I've ever fucking played since I started playing golf.
What'd you come at?
I shot an 83, which gave me 12 over on the course. 83
I mean, that's good.
On 18 is, yeah, for me, it's pretty good. Usually I shoot like 90s in the like lower hundreds.
Yeah.
I shot a fucking 83 playing from the blue tees. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Maybe
like,
you should switch to the blue tees.
That's what we were talking about, because the other 3 guys I was with, they weren't strangers. They're guys I play with.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were kind of talking about. They're like, dude, you fucking murdered it from the fucking blue tee. I said, dude, just think if I was teeing off from the white tees, how good I would have fucking done. So we got done, and they had all the scores put up on the website because we were the last ones done. So we drove home, and one of the guys that I was with, he got on the website, told me I won some money.
Huh.
I'm like, what do you mean I won some money, dude? I fucking shot an 83. I didn't win nothing. He's like, here's the website. Go check it out, bro. And I'm like, He goes, yeah, you took 5th place in the E flight, which they flight it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they take scores and they flight it out from there. So they kind of match you up with score-wise where you're at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I shot 12 over. There ain't no fucking way.
So if there's like 100 people, there's like 5 flights of however many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was 5 flights. So I took 5th, and I tied for 5th with like 5 other people. All I had to do was shoot. All I had to do was like get one less, and all I had to do was shoot 11 under, and I would have taken the whole flight, which was $155 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Instead, I only get 20.
Well, that covers the skins that you didn't get.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I mean that was my first tournament, my first legit tournament ever. Mm-hmm. The other tournaments that I get into are like for work, and it's just a fucking beer drinking tournament where we're just out there playing some golf, but we're fucking slamming beers.
You got the shot ladies coming by and handing out brats.
Yeah,
and,
you know, we're fucking,
man, it sounds like such a fun time.
And like, we're not drinking beers. We're literally fucking shotgunning beers or viper bite or snake biting beers and shit. You know,
stone
same
cold.
thing. You know, we're just fucking getting fucked up. You know, we try to start out like company tournament. If we're not doing any good, then we're just gonna get fucked up.
You gotta wait till the back half of the front 9 before you start slamming.
Oh,
them.
no,
You gotta get away from the clubhouse.
No, it's like we're 3 holes in and we fucking suck. So now 1 or 2 of us are doing good, but we're gonna get fucked up. But like if we're all playing good,
Yeah.
and we're all like, because
Have you played this course before that you went to?
I played it twice a long time ago. There was a tournament out there which I played 1 year, turned around and played the next year, so a year in between. Mm-hmm. And then I was out there about a month ago, which I haven't been out there in about 5 years, and then I just played again out there, so a month in between this time versus last time I was out there. And but with the company tournament, you pretty much already know what you need to score to like not come in last, because we have a fucking shit trophy. If you come in last, it sits on your everybody at the company tournament. Everybody has a we call it white shirts. They're like managers or supervisors, well, usually managers of the departments.
Yeah.
And so they have to sit there with this glob of fucking zinc shit. Which is it's made from
shit?
It's literally made from it's a glob of zinc, and it's literally on a plaque, like on a trophy. So it has to sit on their desk for the year.
Oh, that's funny.
So we pretty much know, like, as long as, like, okay, we're playing like shit, but we can't come in last because my name don't need to be on that fucking. You got the shit trophy.
Is it a running list on that plaque? Is it like, do they keep adding names to it?
Well, it's not like, it's just like a base, and it just says it's like the fucking last place shit trophy or whatever. I never had it, so I don't know what it says. But I do have a nice little first place trophy sitting on top of that.
Is that the guy getting ready to dominate that ball?
Yep, I won the company tournament 1 year.
Oh, nice.
And so that's pretty much like, we know we're not going to get last place because that's when we just start slamming.
But then you got fucking Chad and Sales that you know is going to shoot fucking 10 under, and it's like, yeah, well, fuck you, Chad.
Well, we've noticed, like, it's a 4-man scramble, so we all get put on teams. So, and last year the owner.
Now you said, to dial back, you said 4-man scramble. I thought that just meant like 4 men on the team. Now, when you said 1-man scramble, that means that you could hit the ball 2 times.
Okay, yeah. So
you want. I've always heard 4-man scramble. What does that mean?
So with a 4-man scramble, everybody hits and you play best ball. Everybody gets to hit one ball once, and then you just play best ball out of those 4. Oh. But with the company tournament, you have to use 1 drive from each player on the team. So if you have somebody that never fucking golfed before, you have to use their drive.
At least once.
At one point, yeah. So what we usually do is, like, on a par 3, we're like,
I like the meat lovers scramble.
Go ahead and hit the ball. We'll see what happens. And so we hope on a par 3 that they get a good one out there. Yeah. And we're like, fuck it, we'll take that. We'll par the hole, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I've never gotten a last place trophy. In first place, everybody gets their money back from the company tournament. So, which is nice. Plus, you get a trophy.
So you won all the money?
No, I actually took $20 out of that tournament. I was in my first tournament ever. I won $20 fucking.
He got his skins back.
I'd have had $150 fucking nice little cash money prize to me if I would have shot one less.
He wouldn't have fucked up that one putt.
Yeah, and I was putting like a motherfucker. Like I've been putting really good here lately. The last couple times I've been.
That's because you didn't
Thursdays.
You told me you were going to take me golfing a year ago. You still haven't done it.
That's because
you'd be better.
We got it
2 weeks ago.
We got to figure out a time that we all. We got to figure out a time where we all got free time and we can go play one of these little nice, shitty, little easy courses.
I'm pretty sure you just contradicted yourself 3 times, but okay. One of these really nice, shitty, little easy.
Well, like one of these little $20 fucking courses that you guys ain't gonna be like hitting out of fucking bunkers or something.
Yeah.
Or hitting over a shit ton of water.
Bunkers, like Archie.
Yeah. I mean, I want to take you guys.
Are you
going
to be making shitty puns the entire time?
Fuck
right.
Yeah. I hope so.
It's like, hey, you hit it in the rough. What do you mean, like sandpaper?
Is it rough like sandpaper? How rough is it? I don't know. It's pretty rough. Hit out of that motherfucker. See how rough it is.
I probably would have made some sort of dog,
you hit it on
dog
the green.
analogy.
You hit it on the green. It looks kind of yellow to me.
Who you calling yellow? Nobody ever calls me yellow.
You yellow Bella.
Oh, we do need to go fucking play though.
Yeah. Let's go.
We need to set up a time.
Let's do it. I'm ready. Where we going? We going now? All right, guys. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Bye.
We're going to go live from the shitty, but good, but hard, but not too hard.
I got to figure
out.
I
want to take you guys to an easier course. Because you guys don't play.
We're going to go play bunker ball.
It's been years since I swung a club.
I played golf one time my entire life.
Yeah, that's why you guys don't.
I was on a golf team in fucking high school.
You know, I've heard
that's
people.
Probably why we weren't friends.
I've heard people say that they were on a golf team before, and then we played golf for the company, and these guys never played a golf before in their life.
I'm not saying I'm gonna be good, but I know how to play.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's these guys that they're like, oh, I used to play in high school, and then I get partnered up with them, and all of a sudden I'm like,
well, that was a long time ago, bud.
Well, that was 50 years ago, and I'm like, 50 fucking years ago, you forgot how to hit a fucking golf ball?
I was on the soccer team in elementary school. I got fucking awards.
Did you forget how to kick a fucking ball?
No, I know how to play soccer, but I'm not fucking. I would never fucking compete with anyone.
You weren't good before.
I know how to play it.
Good now. I mean,
I'm not jumping on any tournaments.
Yeah. No, I know how to play the game. But that's different.
But these guys sit there and be like,
"Oh,
I was good this and that on for high school and shit." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So you have some kind of fucking background.
I was shooting high 90s in high school, and that was about it.
And so then these guys get out there and they can't even hit the fucking ball. Like they're whiffing on it. They're like,
I can't even get it into the clown's mouth half the time. Okay?
Well, that's a little space.
That's pretty far away.
Sounds like a personal problem too with that.
I can't even get it into the clown's mouth. No offense.
Yeah, there's a little putt-putt thing right around the corner with the go-karts and all that shit. You should go practice. Oh.
Do they have a clown's mouth there?
I don't know.
It always seems to be the last one, right? It's a clown's mouth.
Yeah, but they don't have a clown's mouth.
I didn't see one there.
Fucking haters.
Theirs is more like princess and kings and shires. They got castles and shit over
Jesters?
there. Yeah, no, they don't have jesters. But it's more of a fairy tale.
Maybe I can put it in the jester's mouth.
That's what
he just wants to put his balls in somebody's mouth.
That's the whole point of putt-putt. That's how you end the game. Yeah, and then it steals your ball. You put it in its mouth and you never get it back.
Yeah.
That is true. But yeah, I was actually
and then you write down whatever you pretend you got. They're like, oh, that hole's worth 1, this hole's worth 3, and that one's worth 5 is what they tell you. You're like, all right, well, I got it in the good one.
We do need a golf outing. How are we going to do? We got to bring somebody else with us so they can
We need a camera guy.
Yeah.
We need that for our whole life.
Yeah. That'd be nice. And a guy that edits our videos.
Yeah. We need one of those guys, too.
That'd be dope.
It would be.
Replicon Radio is now hiring for free employees.
For volunteers.
All 3 of you.
It's volunteers.
Yeah, no, dude. I kicked ass.
All 3 of you get to work for free.
Yeah.
You can drive us around. You can film our antics. Maybe every once in a while we'll acknowledge your existence.
Yeah. Will we talk to you off camera?
We'll definitely talk to you off camera. I mean, every once in a while.
Well, no, I'm talking about when you're rolling. Like it's going to be a camera guy.
Hey guy.
Hey guy.
Right.
Or girl.
Yeah,
camera guy or girl or undecided.
Whatever you want to claim.
Dino. You could be a dinosaur.
You can.
Actually, we prefer that.
Yes,
I think.
that is true.
If you, what's the word? If you
Identify?
Yep, there it is. If you identify as a dinosaur, you might actually get a pay increase.
There you go. You go from free to free 99.
We'll give you like a T-shirt or something.
Oh, well. There you go.
After the first year,
that's like a whole year's
after
salary.
the first year of free employment, we'll give you
like a
free
whole year's
T-shirt.
salary.
Right?
Yeah. And if you are no longer in the area, you will have to pay shipping. But
Right. Yeah.
If you do not pick it up in person, you will have to pay the shipping.
But we got you.
Which
covered.
is the cost of the salary that you're going to make the whole year.
No, but yeah, dude,
So it's a win-win. For
Yeah,
everyone.
it really is. I mean, I don't know anybody that wouldn't turn that.
Tony started out as the camera guy. You guys remember?
Yeah.
I literally patted myself on the back. I played that fucking good.
You played the best golf game of your life, and you only made $20.
Yeah, but I was expecting.
You didn't even get a lousy T-shirt.
I was expecting to come in last, literally. And when I did, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
If I play golf, even if I play by myself, I expect to come in last. I've never played.
But
by
you'd be
myself.
playing by yourself. I mean, you're either first or last. Doesn't matter. You're first.
I'm pretty sure you need a guide because, like, you're not going to know what the fuck you're doing.
I did it once.
How many holes?
18.
Oh, okay. So you played the whole round.
I played one whole game of golf in my life.
Okay.
I didn't do well. I didn't do as bad as I expected.
Do you remember where you played at?
No. Somewhere in like O'Fallon or I couldn't tell you. I mean, if I went there again, I'd be like, oh shit, I think this might be the place. But no,
I mean, all golf courses usually look the same. They got fairways, roughs, and greens.
Well, I mean, like the clubhouse and the
Right.
Do you have your own golfing shoes?
I do.
Well,
I have 3 pairs.
nice.
But yeah, well, I wanted to get one pair I wore out, so I bought another pair, and then those wore out. And now I'm on my 3rd pair.
There you go. I'm down. I want to do it. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be half fun, half miserable. 100% great content either way.
Oh, yeah.
The fun part will be fun for people to watch, and the miserable part will be fun for people to watch, besides us who's having the miserable time.
I'm pretty sure me and Rue will have fun. You'll
Plus
just
also-
be dying in the golf cart.
I always have a blast.
Yeah.
I'll have fun, unless it's like a 200 degrees, then I'll be...
It's probably gonna be 200 degrees.
Then I'll
The
be
way
like,
this summer's shaping up, it's gonna be fucking
Yeah, it's
miserable.
already like 97.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It is pretty fucking stupid. It was silly fucking hot Saturday, dude. I was like, motherfucker.
But I'm down to do anything. Like, I don't even know what fucking socializing is anymore.
Yeah.
Besides, like, our fun watch party. That's the coolest thing I did
I say we go shooting.
ever since the fucking quarantine happened. That's the only cool thing I've done.
Like shooting pistols and guns?
Yeah,
Or
rifles.
shooting golf balls, hitting golf balls.
Guns.
Yeah, I'm down
What
with
if we shoot
Boom,
golf
boom
balls
stick.
I don't
with
trust it.
guns?
I
If you could shoot a golf ball with a gun, then you need to go competitive shooting.
I don't know if I trust this dude with a gun in his hand.
I just want to see him. Have
I've
you ever
never-
shot a gun?
I've never
Not in a long time.
I've never seen him with a gun in his hand.
Well, that's probably.
I've never even heard him talk about guns.
Yeah. He has. Not like after like I brought it up or you brought it up.
I know he's had one at one point,
I did.
Yeah.
and he held it twice. Once when it was given to him, and once when he needed it.
Once when he gave it back.
I gave it back to somebody else. I gave it back to the boys in blue.
That was probably a smart idea.
Officer, he gave me this here.
No.
I don't know where it came
Actually, I
from.
didn't give it. They took it. They're like, we're going to take this.
You're like, good, because I don't even know what it is.
No, I was like, I'd like that. I need that.
I need that, sir. They broke in the fucking house.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't use it, so we're taking it.
Well, I got it after that. That's why I had it.
What they just take it because it wasn't registered to you, or
Oh, that's a whole story.
luckily we're on a platform where we tell stories.
We got plenty of time.
Honestly, I don't know. Essentially, I mean, I guess in the long run, that's why I didn't get it back from them, is because it wasn't registered. But
What up, Godsend?
they just took. I used to have a roommate who did things that weren't allowed in
Yeah.
the United States,
Yeah, bad things.
and
He did things that society didn't approve of.
well, at least not yet. But somebody told on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did like a secret mission to come get him and like catch him.
A raid.
Mm-hmm. And well, fortunately for everyone besides me, I was the only one home.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, and I was actually outside in the backyard. It was a double, a two-level house. I was in the backyard downstairs smoking, and all of a sudden I see a fucking flashlight shining out at me from the basement. I'm like, what the fuck? Right?
Come in here so we can yell at you.
2 dudes with full face masks on with their guns pointed at me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. They didn't look like cops. They were fucking robbers. They had their fucking... It's like the same cops you see on TV now. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to fucking kill everybody and shit. But yeah, they had full face masks on, guns pointed at me. They're like, get in the fucking house. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But for some reason, I wasn't as scared as you would think. Like,
I just noticed
the adrenaline.
I was actually kind of ignorant because they're like, we're fucking cops. I'm like, fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to go inside. I was like, if y'all are gonna shoot me out here. At least someone will hear it and shit. Like,
yeah,
maybe you'll get caught. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, there was nothing. It wasn't. Like,
who knew? Fucking Paul is a badass.
There's nothing I could do physically.
Yeah,
I don't. Even to this day, I'm like, how the fuck?
It's like, why?
Because in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. But I was like ignorant. I was like, fuck you. Like, and then they finally they showed me their badges, and then like real cops came too. Yeah. They were undercovers, and they didn't want anybody to see their face. I learned later, but I was still like. You know what I'm saying? You're in my fuck you. You're in my house, like, with guns. Like, fuck you. If you're gonna fucking shoot me, you cocksucker. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, and I didn't. I really didn't. And anyway, they tore the whole fucking house apart. They had me sitting in the middle of the kitchen while they did it, and they came back up and they're like, "Is this your gun?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure is."
Yeah.
Our fucking last house got broken into by like 5 dudes with gunpoint. So yes, it sits by my bed.
Yeah.
Because the last time, the only thing I had was a skateboard deck.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was going to do too much.
No.
And they're like, well, we're taking it. You can pick it up later. But it wasn't registered to me. It was given to me by my roommate. Mm-hmm. And I honestly never attempted to pick it up. I was just like, fuck that.
Yeah.
And then they just kept doing a bunch. They came back. They came up with a vial of Coke.
Why would they take it?
They came upstairs with a vial of Coke, and they were like, we found your Coke. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And they're like, what's this? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I'm like, we found it in your bed. I'm like, no, the fuck you didn't. Like,
yeah.
I don't do fucking drugs. Like, you may have found a pack of cigarettes. Like, what the fuck?
You might have found a pack of Campbell Turkish.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking vodka bottles. Like, dude, I don't like. You can't even. Yeah. You can't even. I literally don't do drugs, so you can't even. It's not even. It doesn't even work. It's not like, oh, I lost it or something. Like, no, I've never done that. I've never in my life been in possession of a bottle.
I don't sell it. I don't do it. Like,
I would have. After a while, I would have went and fucking tried to pick it up because they didn't run the fucking numbers. Obviously,
I wanted to
because they already knew where the fuck you were. They already knew who you were.
I honestly didn't know the laws. I didn't know shit. I was told that it was okay because it was given to me and I didn't have to register in Missouri.
Well, you don't have to. Yeah, and I don't. How long ago was that?
I don't know. That's when I was out of
like in the last probably the last 7-8 years,
something like that. Yeah.
You don't have to register guns in Missouri anymore.
No. That's what I was told, but you know what I'm saying? The whole thing was like,
yeah, I would have went and tried to pick it up, dude. It was given.
I honestly didn't even know where.
Because
kind of find out we're in like South County, basically Arnold, and these were police officers from St. Charles. They were out of jurisdiction. Like the whole thing was a fucking mess because they were trying to bust somebody else, and it was a whole. And then they were trying to blackmail him. Like they had his child and girlfriend pulled over at the same time they were in her house, trying to get her to sign some paper over, pretending that they found something in the house to bust him, or they were going to take the kid away. She's on the side of the road crying.
Yeah, no, motherfucker, that's illegal.
Well, that's how they got in the house, because she signed that paper saying, yeah, because they're like, we're going to take your child away, but there was nothing there besides some fake vial they found. They tried to publicly.
They supposedly found.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that's
But no, I've never been I don't like guns. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's one thing that I do worry about, because I was thinking about this the other day, because I guess on the neighborhood app or whatever, the next door app, I guess some people were trying to break into some of my neighbors' houses, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, well, you know, what am I going to do if somebody's trying to kick in my door like how they did at these people's house and all that shit? And I played it through the scenario and all that stuff, and then I got to thinking, I was like, but what if there was another scenario where they were trying to do a no-knock warrant and they tried to kick in my fucking door, and I meet them with a fucking gun, and we got both guns, and I don't believe they're cops, and they're telling me to drop the fucking gun. Like, what's gonna transpire there? Like,
sure.
I'm gonna get fucking shot because I'm gonna, who the fuck
just
are
like
you?
that shit. I didn't.
Yeah, I would have got shot on that. At that point, I would have drawn my gun.
Like I said, I was outside smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just standing around normal day.
Yeah.
I mean, if I would have been laying in my bed and it was sitting right next to my bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if my door would have flung open with two masked guys with guns, I don't know what the fuck would have happened.
Yeah, see,
I made, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I died. Maybe they died.
That's what I'm saying. In Missouri, they can't do a no-knock warrant. They have to make themselves present, and if you don't open the door up, then they can kick the door in if they have a warrant.
Oh, yeah.
So, motherfucker, if you coming in my fucking house and you don't say shit, I'm fucking shooting you through the fucking door.
I gotta look that up. I thought they could do no-knocks in Missouri.
Oh, they have to announce themselves just so they don't get shot. Or you kill somebody.
Well, I'm saying,
they go
that
police,
situation, they
bam, and they fucking kick the door.
I'm saying, in that situation, they got permission from.
Well, in that situation,
me and her, our names were on.
But
that,
they still have to. They have to announce.
But
themselves.
Me being the guy home, I didn't know that. I didn't know she was on the side of the road, pulled over, giving permission.
No,
they were just in the house. Nobody. If they knocked, I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea.
Yeah, no, they have to announce themselves.
But yeah, that shit was nuts, man.
But they go police, and then they fucking.
But yeah, they were. I mean, they did when they were.
I mean, they announced
but still, I didn't believe. But I didn't believe them. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would that work?
If what now?
Like I say, when they showed up at my house, and they had their guns drawn with flashlights, and they were telling me they were police. But I didn't fucking believe them because they were wearing street clothes.
You yell at them. Let me see a badge.
Yeah, well, I was doing that. And they didn't have one.
But see, that's the thing is that like they're gonna freak out because in that situation, if it had happened to me today, and I'd be in that situation,
they have to have some kind of thing like saying that they're police. And if they don't, then it's your right to fucking hold them there at gunpoint. And if they shoot you, I mean, it's your word. Well, if you're dead, then then they're obviously gonna win, but. In a scenario like that, if they don't announce themselves, or they
wouldn't win.
Like if they don't make themselves known as an officer, you have every right to sit there and call 911 and hold them at fucking gunpoint. Or as you're on the phone with 911, like, hey, fuck you, I don't trust you. I'm gonna call 911 and make sure you are who the fuck you say you are.
But that situation it happens so fast that I would be.
I'd be in the same place. I'd be like, fuck you, you drop your fucking gun. You drop yours, I'll drop mine.
I don't even know if I would make it to that point. If I think somebody's breaking into my house and I see them draw guns on me, like if I don't hear them say, police, 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 or whatever, and I see people drawing guns on me and I got enough to draw a gun on them.
I mean, but you got to realize, though, if they're not coming at you, 9 out of 10, they're fucking cops.
Well, I mean, in that situation, though, when they're say if they did it here, they'd be storming down the fucking stairs. It's pitch black. They got fucking flashlights.
We have headphones in. Fuck you, motherfucker.
It's chaos. I'm talking about if it's in the middle of the night. That's what I'm worried about. If it's in the daytime or dusk, or if I'm awake, that's fine. But if they do it because
I'm sleeping and you come,
they like to do that shit. They like to do that at 3 or 4 in the morning because they want to catch the people there off guard. So that's what that worries me. That holy shit, Like, what if I don't hear you? What if you don't announce it? You announce it at the front part of my house, but I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do it the entire way through the house. And then I'm worried about don't kill my fucking dogs because you're coming into my goddamn house.
Right. Yeah, no. I mean, if a cop literally, didn't announce themselves, come through my fucking door, I'm shooting them.
Right. Like,
I don't know you're a fucking cop, bro. You literally kicked my fucking door in.
But, yeah, I'd like to go shoot guns.
Okay.
That's where that conversation started. So yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ginny Red for that super sticker, 99 cents, keeping it 100.
Thank you, Ginny.
Nicholas asked when the Pynt interview is happening. Coming up shortly, man. We'll about 10-15 minutes. We're gonna take a music break and then we'll be back with the special guest for the evening. But don't leave. Stick around, hang out with us, join the chat, interact with each other. Talk shit, whatever it is. Shout out to fucking Godson for the dope ass fucking profile picture.
That is a nice profile picture.
I didn't notice it at first, and then I seen somebody else say something about it. I'm like, oh yeah, that is pretty fucking funny.
So funny.
But yeah, dude, I don't know what I would do in that.
Shout out to Godson for that dope beat in the background.
If you click on it, it makes it a little bit bigger.
Does it?
Yeah, it takes you. to their page, and it makes it a little bit bigger.
That's a drunk pee.
That's a drunk pee.
Yeah, shout out to Godson for the dope.
Where is that at? There's a flag in there.
That's astronomical. That's the only time I've ever
I know where that picture was taken. That was taken right in front of the room, right in front of the VIP room, over your shoulder.
That's the lobby. That's the lobby.
It is the lobby.
Yeah, he's in that picture along with Alyssa and Stir Crazy as well, I believe. Shout out to all those guys and shout out to Godson. If you're an artist and you're looking for dope beats, head on over to mnebeats.com. You can lease them for real cheap. You can buy your own exclusives and all kinds of freshness from Godson, Stir Crazy, and many others, man. Yeah.
We'll talk about.
Oh, it's me, you, and Marissa. Okay. Well, either way, there's a bunch of drunken photos of that night because I didn't wear a shirt.
I think I talked him into it too. He's like, should I go down there like this? I'm like,
it was literally a joke in the room. I was like, oh.
You look like a Vanilla Ice, bro. Like,
but I was like, fuck it, it's 80s night or whatever. I know he's 90s, but it's close. You know what I'm saying? And then I just said, fuck it, I'll do it. And then I lived it.
I'm sure Mike Busey was like in the 80s like that too. You're good.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Hell yeah.
I think it was a nice touch. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I don't think the outfit would have been complete without it.
No, I agree. It was a vibe, man. As the kids say.
Yeah.
As the kids say, it was a vibe. It was definitely a vibe.
Felt that.
It was a vibe.
Then he got yelled at for flipping people off the next day.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Drunken P was an asshole.
Oh well.
It was like 10 minutes out of like 24 hours.
That is true.
I'll give you that.
Judge me on my best, not my worst.
Unfortunately, some people only see you at your worst. So.
Well.
Which is stupid because there's a lot of other time in the year that you're not the worst.
Right.
So, but yeah, it is what it is.
Like every Monday from 6 to 10 p.m. Central, right here.
That's what I was going to say. What are you not drinking?
Yeah. Anymore, I'm just. Like,
I don't want to get drunk when we shoot guns. We'll get drunk.
Oh no.
After we shoot guns.
Yeah, after.
On the way to golf. We'll just wake up early in the morning and go shoot guns and then go play golf. We'll have a whole day.
Oh God.
Well, usually shooting guns is usually in the air conditioning, so we'd probably want to do that. Play golf first.
Well, I just figured we'd be drinking while we're playing golf. That's why I said to do it in that order.
Nobody drinks when they play golf.
Everybody drinks when they play golf. No. Yeah, why do you think Tiger Woods used to beat his wife and shit? He was fucking hammered.
He was slamming natty lights on the fucking fairway.
Duh. Drinking White Claws and shit.
They drink water.
And they kick people off the fucking sidelines.
He may drink water, but everyone else drinks beer when they play golf.
Yeah, but they don't get sloppy. There's a 3 beer per hole minimum, sir.
Holy shit.
They don't get sloppy.
He was talking about biting fucking beer cans earlier, so.
That's only at the company tournament.
Holy fuck.
I say that, but on Thursdays I grab an 18-pack with me out to the course.
Yeah.
When the fuck? You're the sports guy, so you have to book our company tournament. So come on.
We're gonna have a go. What do we win,
bro? That's 54 beers.
There's no football. We don't.
Right.
You did the fantasy football. Now you got to do real life golf.
If you're still hitting the golf ball anywhere after 17 holes at 3 beers a hole, bravo.
So
what's that? 51 beers.
There's 54 after 18.
Yeah. So at a company tournament, I bring shots. I usually bring Fireball with me. You're
supposed to let the big titty broad come bring that to you.
Well, she's too busy driving around fucking being stupid.
They have that.
She's talking.
Did I tell you guys what happened at the last company golf tournament?
She's too busy flirting with Chad from sales.
Did I tell you what happened at the last golf tournament last year?
I'm sure, but
I might
please
have.
recap.
Okay, so if I told you, stop me, but shut up, P. So, all right, so it's me, this dude Brian. I literally had a supervisor and a manager along with this QC gal, and she was African American, a very voluptuous girl.
Ooh,
Voluptuous?
She had
voluptuous.
She had
voluptuous.
She had.
So there's a mix between voluptuous and Oompa Loompa.
I mean, she
it
had
the other way.
She was a Volumpa.
Voluptuous.
She had some big old titties and a big old ass.
Ooh.
Okay.
Somebody gave her the pass on the quality control. That's for sure.
Like she has never played golf before in her life.
Yeah.
I'm probably the best player on our fucking team. And I tell Chuck, I said, hey man, I can't really coach somebody or show anybody, but show her how to fucking hold her hands and how to, stand.
Oh, she was playing?
Ball. Yeah, she was playing with us. She was on my team.
Oh, okay.
I bring 20 shots of Fireball with me every year.
Jesus.
So, and I don't drink them all, but my team does, and maybe somebody else on another team. But usually my team is like blah blah blah. Blah, we're fucking like fuck it, we're drinking.
Yeah, drinking like little schoolgirl.
And we get 3 holes in. No, 3 shots in. Yeah, no, it was 3. Yeah, it was 3 holes in. She can't hit the ball worth a shit. Okay. Yeah. She goes down like I'm barely even like talking to her because I'm not riding with her. I'm just kind of like, oh hey, how's it going? Yeah. Small talk here and there, right? She goes down this swing and fucking missed the ball. She turns around. She goes, Ken, you know why I can't hit this motherfucking ball? And I was like, huh? Why me? She goes, I said, I don't know why. And she's like, because my titties getting in the way. She grabbed it. She said, my titties are getting in the way. And I'm like, what the fuck do I say here? Like, we're in a company tournament.
You're supposed to be like, I have that problem too. Let me show you. Let me show you how to get around them.
I'm like, I can't say nothing. I just started laughing. And, of course, I have a manager and a fucking supervisor over here, like, looking at me like, what's he going to say? Because they know I'm outspoken. I've talked to them all the time, and they know how I am. And I just shut the fuck up. I was just like, what the fuck do I say? I was like, I can either hold them back for you or, I don't know. I can't say nothing. So I just started laughing. Mm-hmm. So we get in the cart, and I'm riding with the manager. We get in the cart, and he goes, how did you not say anything? I said, what do you mean? He goes, usually you like to talk shit and have fun, and it's okay. We don't care.
Yeah.
And usually you don't hold anything back. And I'm like, yeah, that's around you guys. I'm not going to say something to her. I probably would have gotten fired for sexual harassment at a company event or something. I just shut the fuck up. They're like,
you need to cock your elbows and shit. Go around them bitches.
Like, man, it ain't like you to be silent. And I'm like, no, it's not. But, yeah, that happened. I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do.
I'd have been like, this is going to be a good round of golf, guys.
She said, Ken, my titty getting in the way. I'm like, oh, that's the problem. I was like, what the fuck?
Mine too, Volumpa, mine too.
I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to say. I was like, are you
got to tuck the right one up under your shoulder as you put your arm back, and then the left one, you just try to twist it around your shirt there. I usually use a bread tie right around the nipple, and I just tuck it around the back there.
You sound like you have experience with this.
I've only played golf once in my life. I have no idea.
So I said, fuck it. I told my manager, I said, look, man, I said, I'm just going to get her fucking wasted so she doesn't have to worry about hitting the ball. And he's like, what? I said, because she doesn't know what she's doing anyways. She just wants alcohol. That's the only reason why she's out here to drink. He's like, well, yeah, I kind of picked up on that too. I said, well, that's why a lot of these new people are out here, because they think it's a free-for-all with drinking.
It was.
They don't look at it as a competition like the rest of us do.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you got a point there. I said,
I like those people.
He goes, how you gonna get her fucked up? I was like, I don't know, but I got 20. I said, I got 20 shots of Fireball in the fucking cooler, ice fucking cold right now. And he's like, what? I said, look, man, I'm going to be honest.
Holding out on me this whole time?
Yeah, that's kind of what he was doing. I said, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I was told by one of the owner's sons that if I get you fucked up and you have to call a ride home, I'm going to get my money back for this tournament. So that was my plan, was to get you fucked up. I'm waving that one out the window. We're just going to fucking sit back, get fucked up. She'll get fucked up, and she'll ride in the cart, won't want to hit a fucking ball again. And was it ignorant on my part? Not really. She still had fun. And it's not like she got plastered in like 30 minutes. It was 45. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, but I mean, she still played. And by we hit the back 9. We were probably on hole like 11. And she was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, you got this. Come on, get on up here. And she would try it. I'm like, oh, no, you really are done.
Dun, dun, dun,
I mean, we all had fun.
It sounds like it was a fun time.
She had a fucking blast. So, and that was kind of my point. Like any team that I'm on during the company tournament, dude, I make sure everybody have fun. That's why I bring fucking fireball shots with me. It costs me fucking couple bucks for 15 shots of fucking fireball. It's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it. So I'm like, fuck it, all right. And then the manager guy introduced me to do Viper bites. I've never done one of those before. He goes, it's a Viper bite, man. I said, what the fuck do you do? He goes, you take your fucking divot repair tool and you dig it in the can and then you drag it down so it looks like a snake bite all the way down. I said, okay, and then what? Now I'm holding a beer sideways, and now what the fuck I do? It's all gonna spill out. He goes, no, and then you get to drink it real fast. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, first time I ever did it, I'm like, it's all running down the front of me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, here, man, I'll show you. He slits his open, and he's all nice and slow with it. And I'm like, you motherfucker, you knew what was gonna happen. You didn't tell me to do it nice and slow, you fucking asshole. He does
a whole big slit like that.
so he's like, yeah, you do it nice and slow like that, and then when you get done with it, you crush it around the fucking pole of the golf cart. He goes, you just twist it around there, and then we just keep stacking them up so we could show everybody how much we drank. And I was like,
ooh.
Like, the Viper bite sounds cool, dude, but wrapping around a golf cart sounds a little childish.
Just bite that motherfucker.
But all right, cool. So I did another one. I fucking slammed. I was like, yeah. Everybody's looking at, like, the other two people were looking at me like I'm fucking
shotgun.
Crazy. Yeah, that's all it is.
It's a shotgun with extra work.
Yeah. But we don't have the divot tool or the ball repair tool is what it is. It's like a fork. It only has two prongs on it, so you can't just get one prong in there because they're too close together. So you have to slit it down.
You're like a fork.
You're a pork.
That's right.
So, but she was fucking, dude. Her son was there, and he had to drive her home.
Huh?
I would hope so.
That's usually how that goes.
You're just on a whole mission to get it fucked up.
I felt so bad, and I talked to her the next day. I talked to her on Monday. I was like, did you have fun? She's like, I had a fucking blast. I can't wait till next year. And I'm like, oh boy. She no longer works there. She quit, but she quit. No, she quit on her terms.
There you go.
She had another job offering, and she took it. But yeah, dude, it was fucking hilarious.
Sweet.
I'm like, I didn't mean to get you fucked up. And she's like, no, dude, it was fucking fun. I went home and passed the fuck out, and my son had to take care of me. It was awesome. I'm so tired of taking care of him. He actually had to take care of me for once. And I was like, oh, okay.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, but I see what time it is, and we're probably getting ready to take a little break. Huh?
It is. It's time to take a break, man. If you guys are tuned in to YouTube, we're going to take a short break. We're going to play some music over on the website, repliconradio.com. If you're listening to the replay on every freaking streaming platform in the world, you're not going to notice the difference. But everybody in the live chat on YouTube, we'll be back after the break with our special guest, Pynt. So stay tuned for that. Don't let your titties get in the way. And
and if you want to hear the music, don't forget that. Fun. Oh, shit.
What up, y'all?
Guess who's back?
Yo. Little short break there.
Replicon's back.
Musical break.
Again.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. Shout out to our Discord for loving the old typo negative. A little something different on the Replicon radio here.
Y'all suck.
But anyway, man, just like we do each and every week, we bring you the
Let
newest,
me guess,
the
that
freshest,
was the same.
the dopest.
The same person
What?
requested that song?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But
shit on him too.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Anyway, every week we have a special guest, man. We want to bring you guys the newest, the dopest, the freshest stuff you may know, stuff you don't know yet.
We have the freshest in the business,
and that's what we're going to continue to do tonight, man. So give it up for our homeboy, our special guest, Pynt.
Hell yeah.
What's up, brother? How are you, man? How you doing? I never heard of it. What's
dealing with the COVID, the riots? What else we dealing with? Fucking murder hornets. I mean,
hell yeah, man. all kinds of fucking crazy world-changing shit going on right now. It's dope.
Spreading word and helping the hip hop community with it being a dominant, African American culture. I'm definitely trying to do my part, and it feels good.
Oh yeah, man. No, that's super fresh. Sorry, we had a difficult. We're back. We're good now. We had a technical difficulty for a second.
It's all good. It's all good.
Everybody could hear us. They just couldn't hear you. But I think we're good to go. We're good to go now. I just want to make sure I don't want you to say anything too life-changing before I can.
Yes.
I've already had an epiphany. I'm just saying.
Well, no, yeah, we are like everybody that didn't hear what he said. Like it literally just changed our life. We all found Jesus, and we're all walking on a different path now. But you guys missed it, unfortunately. But hopefully we get some more life-changing stuff.
No, we will not repeat it.
If anybody can give me,
oh shit.
I forgot. Yeah, it's weird. We should be good now, I think, right? Everybody good? We got a thumbs up.
We gotta get feedback.
So wait on the there's a bit of a delay, but yeah, man, that's dope. You're out there, being a small part of changing the world, man. So that's cool as hell.
Thank you, man. Yeah, for real, it is. It's a beautiful sight to see.
So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let me welcome you to the show, man. It's good to have you here. It's good. Welcome to Replicon Radio. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with us and
hang out with our nobody asses.
Yeah, letting the world get to know you a little better. Hopefully, man.
Yeah, man. I thank you. I thank you guys for having me. It's nice. I definitely I love being on the radio, of course, and I love definitely meeting new people, getting those connects, and man, I haven't been played in St. Louis, to tell you the truth. I know Kansas fucks with me hard, so that's pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
Kansas City. So,
like, you don't even know how much it helps us out by you coming on here, because otherwise we're stuck trying to find somebody else that wants to come on here.
I feel that, man. It's hard, too, I bet it's really hard, too, because, I mean, just me trying to do business with, like, other artists at this point in time with the way things are going in the world, it's a shit show, to be honest, man. Like, half of the people that are really about their business aren't about their business right now just because everybody's, going nuts.
For sure, yeah.
And that might actually work in our favor, though, because everybody's sitting at home.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you, for real, though, that's the truth.
That used to be an issue. It was like, we're all right on the road. We're still like, ain't nobody touring right now. Everybody's just chilling at home. But if you ain't got a home studio and you're in quarantine,
exactly,
quarantine, you're probably
fucked. On the damn phone?
You can definitely talk on the phone for sure.
Right.
Exactly.
But yeah. So essentially, man, like we have people on, like guests on for the first time. We like to get to know everybody. We want our listeners to get to know you, your fans that may not know everything going on, and then our listeners that may not know you at all, and us as well. We want to get to know each other. We want to know what's going on. So I want to go back, man, to basically like how it kind of got started. You mentioned earlier you're in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Portland,
basically,
Oregon.
Man, I'm from Albany, Oregon, actually. It's a little town about 30 minutes outside of Salem and an hour outside of Portland.
Gotcha.
Trying to pretend they're New York over there.
It's bumfuck city out here. There ain't nothing besides trees and fucking grass.
That sounds like the good life, right? That's a good place to be right now.
Right, that ain't no shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like country, like rural
Albany
area, right? So like cows and I don't know what they grow out there, corn or whatever.
Oh yeah, dude. To be honest, a bunch of fucking fescue and wheat and and corn.
There you go. So how
they don't mess around with it.
So essentially, I want you to tell your story, but I looked into it obviously. So you technically started rapping at the age of 9, right?
Yes. Yep. I did, man.
How in the world does a country boy not only get into hip hop in the farmland, but at such a ripe young age in the cornfield? Like, how did that all come about?
Definitely. It all started actually. I was about 7 years old, and my cousin, he's if you listen to some of I got a couple songs that I kind of shout him out for getting me started. He was big in computers. He was big in mixing and mastering and engineering and all that. And he's a really good singer, man. He was a really good singer. And when I was a kid, being like 7, 8 years old, watching him do this, I was always into music while watching him do it. And it was hip-hop, of course. So before even doing music and thinking about rapping, I love to breakdance. I'm a breakdancer. I've actually been to classes for it. I've done competitions. The whole shindig. I've done it. So I have rhythm, and I love to be around music. I love to hear it. And my cousin, dude, one day he just thought it was a good idea. We were at my grandma's, and he was upstairs in the fucking closet. And he calls me up, and this is by the time I was about 8.5, almost 9 years old. And he's like, "Hey, what do you think of this beat?" I'm like, "Oh man, that's really cool. I can dance to that." And he's like, "Well, how about rap?" I'm like, "All right, yeah. If you want to write something down, I could definitely try it out." So he fucking wrote a whole verse down, and we sat there for probably a good 2 hours, just fucking going over the verse, going over every single line. I remember his ass. He had a line written out, and it was like, "LOL, yeah, lick on lollipop, so I can find a dumb. She can hum on my what?" And at the age of 8, I'm like, what does this mean right here? He's like, "Don't worry, man. People are gonna love it." And fucking all day we sat there recording that song, and we dropped it. And ever since then, I got a lot of good feedback from it, and we just started working nonstop every day. I'd be with him. We'd be walking through the stores. I'd go on, grocery trips with him and shit, and we'd be walking through the store, and he'd be like, "Hey, what rhymes with banana?" And so he'd tell me to freestyle a couple lines with banana, and we'd be walking through another thing. "Hey, what rhymes with rice?" So, I got to give it up to him, man. He's always been there. He pushed me to do it. And then, by the time I was 10, 11 years old, I was writing my own bars and writing my own hooks, and but I was going at it, man. I was no stop.
So he introduced you to it and kind of got you started vibing on it, and then it was like,
oh yeah, definitely. He introduced me to it. Ever since then, it's just been nonstop, man. He still produces till this day. The album that I dropped that charted on iTunes, he's got 3 productions out of there, actually. One of them was "I Don't Fuck With You." The other one was "Give and Go," and then the other one was "Elevators." So yeah, he's got some production on there, and he's still going at it tough, but he's putting all of his faith and all of his connects and everything basically behind me, which is cool, and I appreciate him for that.
Oh yeah, that's super dope. So are you still doing the breakdancing and dancing? Did you continue doing that, or did you just focus all into your? I stopped doing the competitions. I still breakdance. Like when I get on stage or have a stage set, I'm a really big Tech Nine fan. Like ever since I started rapping. I have videos of me meeting them and rapping for them and all that. So, ever since I seen Tech doing the breakdancing on stage and incorporating that into his stage presence, that's basically what I worked on right after doing music, was stage presence. So yeah, I breakdance. If you see me on stage, I'm breakdancing at least some part of my stage set. That's dope. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that. There was I guess when you started out, you were going by Lil Pynt, is that right, or Small Pynt?
Pynt size.
Okay.
Yep. We dropped the size right after I fucking became the rebellious teenager.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was gonna say I know there's a video online of you, probably, I don't even know how long ago, 10 years ago or so, like rapping for Calico and Tech in like a meet and greet or something.
Yep. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I think I was I want to say like 11 years old at that time, and that was a good experience, man. After the show, he fucking said his thank yous and everything. He did his chants and all that, and that was with Royce the 5'9" when Slaughterhouse was there, and fucking
dope.
Royce got up on stage with him, and they were. I wish we had it on video, but my fucking producer that was there, Nate, at the time, He remembers it till this day, but he gets on stage and he's like, Eugene, you guys got a little sitter here, goes by the name of Pynt Size, and everybody say Tech 9, and then, you know, obviously they say that, and then he's like, now everybody say Pynt Size, and then after that, bro, I was fucking hooked. That was it.
That's dope. What were you, like 10 years old at the time? 12 years old?
Yeah, man, I was like 10, 11 years old when that happened, and ever since then, man, I'm so close. I feel it. I'm so close to it. I got Travis O'Gwen commenting on my photo, telling me he sees me, and I'm knocking on the door, so they gotta let me in any moment.
I feel you. No, I mean, they see it. People see it. We see it. But that's dope. Like,
thank you, bro.
I love that. Like, I feel like it's, you know, I'm sure it was an amazing moment for you just as a fan, but not only as now as an artist.
Oh, it was.
It's just a cool thing.
It was breathtaking, man. It was crazy.
Like, I feel like that's definitely part of the story, because now you got, you know, not to get too far ahead, but, you know, on your albums you have features. You know, you got tracks with JL, you got tracks with Stevie Stone, you got tracks with King ISO.
Yep.
Yep,
that's what I'm saying, man. I'm going down the chopping block. Like, come on, Tech, I know you hear me.
That's dope. So, I mean, I can only imagine what, you know, 10-year-old Pynt Size would think if you know, current Pynt was like, hey, bro, here's your album with all these features on it. You know what I mean? Like, that's dope.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. Oh, dude, he'd shit himself. That's for sure.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Like, that in itself is just really cool.
Yep. And this new album I got coming out, man, I won't drop any, like, crazy hints, but yeah, it's definitely got some. I mean, the features on my last album were great, don't get me wrong, but these features on this album, too, are just... I thank God every day, basically, for the steps that I'm taking in the music industry.
That's what's up. So from being a 10-year-old kid at a Tech 9 concert, you know, rapping for him at a meet and greet, getting a shout out on stage, which is dope, going from that to, like, actually, you know, writing songs and being in the studio and becoming an artist, like, what was that like? Like, obviously it's a big difference to actually put out music than it is to just rap good in front of someone. So, like, how did that whole thing go for you?
It was a big difference when I was a kid too. When I just started rapping, it was dude, I sat on a fucking stool just to get up to the microphone because I was so small. Like, normal 9-year-olds and 8-year-olds, yeah, they're probably, you know, they're good fucking 5 feet, like 4 feet, maybe 4 feet. But no, like me, I looked like I was like 6 fucking years old at the age of 9. Like, hence why I was Pynt Size. You know what I mean? So sure. I would do shows at bars, and fucking the bars would literally, I would show up at the bar, they'd walk me into the bar, walk me to the back of the stage, and then they had a fucking roping where I would have to stand behind that rope, and I had a little area basically, and I could not leave that area until it was my time to get on stage.
That's crazy.
Like,
because you're so
not
young.
for anything. I could not play. So that took some time getting used to. But being a kid and walking into bars at like the age of 9, age of 10, I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking cool as hell because I was the only kid in there, you know. And then I was also there to perform and fucking make people happy and make people move, and then getting up on stage and then kind of, you know, thinking it's just a little fucking comedy show they're about to get or something, and then I actually start doing my thing and I see their minds change and they're jumping around, and then afterwards I get off and they want to take a picture, and it changed, dude. It was different. It was a good taste that I liked, and not just because of the thing, but because of the fact that I was making people happy with my music and basically, you know, making a difference. Even though it was a small difference at that show, I made a difference.
And you recognize that stuff at such a young age that
yeah, yep. It was a wake up call because I didn't expect all of it to come so fast. And I mean, my first show, we did an RIP benefit concert for this kid named Todd Boone, and he got in a car accident, and I believe he was about 18 years old, but he was a big sports player in high school, and here in Albany, and we held a fucking benefit concert for him, and the first time I ever stepped on stage at the age of 9 years old, there was fucking clocked in at 2,000 people. Almost all of Albany showed up for this show.
Wow.
I could not. I didn't know. At first, I was panicking. I was freaking out. My whole face was all blush red, and I like sweating. Like, had to go to the bathroom every second. I was forgetting my lines. And then my cousin Eddie, again, man, he walks up to me. He's like, "Look, you know, you're rapping in the studio. You're breakdancing. You breakdance at competitions in front of people. What's different than you jumping out on stage right now, spitting a couple bars, and then throw some breakdancing if it's gonna loosen you up a little bit." So what did I do? I went out there breakdancing at first, and then once I got that crowd reaction, I fucking grabbed the mic and then went into rapping.
That's like, I don't know if anybody out there is like understanding. This kid was 9 years old. 9. Like, I couldn't tell you what the fuck I was doing. I was watching Transformers, fucking G.I. Joe or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. And you were like,
shit.
So what? Just to clear up my whole image of 9-year-old Pynt on stage breakdancing and rapping. Like, what were you rap? Like, you don't have to rap for me. I mean, you can, but what were you at 9 years old? Were you writing raps? And what the heck were you rapping?
Oh,
like, what were you rapping on stage at 9?
The song. I can't believe, to be honest, I can't believe my mom let me get away with the shit I was rapping on stage at 9. Like, it was, oh man, I'd rap about obviously like school shit, like me being the popular kid at school because I'm a rapper, like, and then I got this one song where I'm talking about these girls chasing me on little pink bikes and something. Yo, I'm only 9. I talked about what is it? I can't remember one of my songs.
Well, they was trying to get his dumb lollipop.
You're right.
They were chasing him.
Yeah, just it was a bunch of, but something about I made a song about tying my shoes and Pinocchio and fucking about the 7 dwarves and like it's still on Bandcamp. It's still on Audio Mac. Like, oh yeah, it's called Pint Size Classic Session, and it was my first ever mixtape. But it has fucking songs from when I was 9 to when I was like 11.
That's awesome. I don't have it queued up this week, but we're gonna play that shit next week.
Yo, dude, play this shit out.
Sure,
King Size on my on the mixtape.
Did you say Cheese Fries?
King Size is my first ever song I did.
What, you said King Size?
Yeah, King Size. KYMGSYZ.
Cheese Fries. I almost got excited. That's awesome.
Got the extra large cheese fries.
That's dope because I don't know. Obviously I know you got some fans and people that are tuned in that know you, but the people that don't know you, I don't know what they're thinking. But like I knew it wasn't true. That's why I wanted you to tell me. But when someone says a 9-year-old's on stage, I don't think you're up there rapping about getting your dum-dum chased after. You know what I mean? I picture like the little kids on like America's Got Talent or something. You know what I mean? Not that those kids aren't talented, but it's like wholesome, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, look at the little guy singing or whatever. That's cute. And like people are tearing up, but I'm like, I don't think that's what he was doing. He was like, he was up there getting it in.
Oh man.
That's crazy,
shit,
man.
That's so funny.
It's crazy to think about it. It has to be crazy for you. How old are you now?
It is. Yeah, I'm 24 now, so it is, dude. It's nuts. Even I got a fucking 2-year-old son, a 4-year-old daughter, and it's like I look at my son and I'm like, 6 more years, and you're right where I was at.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
It's crazy to even think of it.
That's wild, man. So shout out to Cousin Eddie.
Seriously, bro. Shout out to Cousin Eddie, man.
Slave labor in your ass, child. But, so was there like, obviously that's, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have the same mentality as a child, let alone a 9-year-old, but even a teenager. Like, you're not thinking about careers. You're not thinking about this is what I want to do. It was fun. Like you said, you made a song about being popular. You made a song about the girls. Was there like a time when you were like, all right, I got to do this. I want to take this seriously. And like, you started actually like, you know, like writing and like trying to be like a serious entertainer. Like,
yep. I would say that was probably about, I did it all through my teenage years, just, you know, kind of messing around, and I'd get the good feedback. And the Tech 9 thing when I was like 11, that was cool as hell. That made me keep working, but for some reason I should have been working a lot harder than what I was. And I was about, I'd say, 18, and we just got to Chicago, me and my wife now, but she was my girlfriend at the time. And we get to Chicago, we move in. I'm in my fucking cousin's basement. And we're just trying to get our shit started, our whole lives and everything. And I get an email from fucking Chris Calico. And he's like, yo, let me hear everything you've been working on since the last time I've seen you. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's a lot of years. That's okay, well, to be honest, I don't have that much shit to send you. So, not even gonna lie, our fucking conversation kind of ended right after that because I don't know if I wasn't working hard enough, you know. I know they were for sure watching. So after that, I decided to start taking it as seriously as possible because I wasn't going to get that kind of email again and not have the material that I would want to send. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So after that, man, I like when I write a song, if it's a 3-verse song or a 2-verse song. If it's a 2-verse song, I'm writing 3 verses, and I'm going to pick the 2 best out of those 3 that go with that song and that subject that I'm writing about. And then if it's a 3-verse song, then I'd write 4 verses, and I'd take the fucking best 3 verses out of there. I mean, I'd sit in my room for hours, fucking sweating, sitting there running while I'm trying to rap fast, because when I sat there and talked to Dilemma backstage, I'd sit there and try to take as many pointers from all these rappers that I looked up to. And the thing that stuck to me, what Dilemma said was, if you want to rap fast and just as fast as any of these strange music artists that you look up to, start running on a treadmill and rap as fast as possible as you can until you run out of breath. And just keep doing that every day. So, I mean, I'd take those pointers, I'd do that. I'd sit there and jog and rap. I'd sit there and be in my room, jogging in place and rapping. I'd fucking go over my stage performances. I'd, after I'm done going over my stage performances, I'd sit there and go over my breasts and everything. Like, I took it so seriously to where it was basically like a day job. I'd wake up and I'd fucking get straight to music. And that's how it's been since, just because, I mean, music's no joke, man. Once you stop that little wave you got going, it's so hard to get it back. It's so hard.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So then you started doing everything, you started getting into it. What was the, I guess, Plead the Fifth? Was that the first, like, official Pynt release?
That was my first official Pynt album, yeah. That was kind of what got me in the door, I would say. With I went on tour with that, and I went on tour with fucking JL and Stevie Stone for the Contraband tour, and that got the ball rolling to a different level that I did not see coming, and it's been going since. But yeah, that Plead the Fifth was my first Pynt release as me coming out, not under my cousin's label, because Eddie did have a label called Paradox Productions that I was under at the time. But once I decided to take everything seriously and do everything on my own, I started basically my own name, dropped size, and everything was just me, completely me. And fuck, dude, it just snowball affected.
That's awesome. So going back to what, the story you were just telling, you get the email from Calico, you really didn't have much to send, but you're like, all right, I got to start taking this serious. I'm gonna have my shit on lock. I'm gonna be ready to go.
Yep.
And then so you did it. You're doing it. You got the product. You released the album. How do you segue from you knowing you're getting your shit together to them knowing you should get your shit together, and then linking up? Because people don't just go on tour, you know what I mean? Like, so how did the Contraband tour, and how did that whole, that's a big moment for anybody. I mean, even an independent tour is big, but you're on a tour that's already selling with or without you, so it's it's a double win for you.
Yeah, yep. No, yeah, totally. Man, that's actually a big shout out to he's like a big brother to me now, but Stevie Stone, man, he is so smart and so business savvy, it's ridiculous. it's crazy. But what started with that was I got in contact with JL, and JL's also, man, he's also like family to me. He kind of, at first he gave me a chance, You know, he was like, yeah, we'll do a track together. You know, I think you're really dope. You know, let's see what you got. Don't send me nothing that ain't fire, though. So, like, right off the bat, I send him Reason, and in my verse, I'm like, JL said better not be fired. So I send him a gas can with a box of lighters, like, and then he hit me up right after that. He's like, yo, bro, you fucking dope. Like, you dope. I can see some shit happening. Stay on your path and keep doing you, and you're definitely going to get noticed. And fucking Stevie, boom, in my fucking IG. And he's like, yo, what's good, bro? Heard some shit you're working with. Let's get to work. And I'm like, you're good. And I'm like, oh, it's all that, you don't even got to say anything else. I'm sending you something. And so right off of there, man, I sent him that. I sent him Doubt Me. And he was like, who made this beat? I'm like, oh, it actually wasn't my cousin that made it at this time. It was my buddy Kyle Starton. He produces for X-Rated and a couple other, like SIBO and all them. And so he made Doubt Me, and I'm like, oh, it's my buddy Kyle. And he's like, all right, well, this beat's dope. The song's dope. I'll be in contact soon. And fucking sure shit, I get an email. Hey, you want to go on tour? We're going on this, fucking 3-week tour. Gonna be through the Midwest. Definitely get your name out there, yada, yada, yada. So I was freaking out, man. I got that email. I started screaming. I was running through the house. My wife's like, what? Who died? I'm like, I'm going on fucking tour with Strange Music. She's like, oh my God, you did it. I'm like, yeah, I'm so close. I can feel it. So
she was like, wait a second. You didn't ask me first.
Right.
What's up?
I said, you mean she was like, wait, you didn't ask me first? Where the fuck where do you think you're going?
For real. Exactly. No, she did too. She's a trooper, man. She's a trooper. Oh, man. But yeah, I went on tour. I got to Colorado, and I met up with Stevie. It was weird too, because I always seen Stevie on stage, and he's fucking just always murdered it when he got on stage. I met him at the meet and greets here and there, and now I'm about to go talk to him face to face and hang out with him for 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And we show up at the Black Sheep in Colorado, man, and I walk up, and I got my cameraman with me, and I got my DJ. And Stevie comes up to me and daps me up, and he's like, all right, walk with me real quick. Show me around Black Sheep. And I brought my merch with me, and it's my first time touring, especially in multiple fucking states and cities. And I get all my merchandise out, sit it on the table, and we get done with the show. Well, he comes up to me, and he's like, hey, Pynt, how many shirts did you put out? And I'm like, well, shit, probably like 10 of them out on the table. I got the rest in the boxes. He's like, all right, well, you're packing up right now 6 shirts, because I took 4. He's like, you gotta start watching your shit, man. Start writing it down. So, like, he was always on me, just giving me pointers left and right. You know, like, I would get up on stage, and there'd be a point where it'd be quiet. And I'd get backstage, and he'd be like, Pynt, you had 2 seconds of quietness. The whole crowd was quiet. They died down for that 2 seconds. What the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, well, break dance, do something. So, like, he was always, man, he was always on my ass. But I came back from tour, and it was like a whole new fire that got lit under me, because I was, oh man, like, I thought I was working hard before. Like, no, I fucking went straight in the middle of 2 Generations right after that, and fucking, oh man, I started going to town all working. I couldn't stop. I had that momentum under me.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah. And Stevie's the shit, man. That's a good dude to be out there with, man. He's the homie, and he's been doing it forever, man. He's basically from my...
He is, bro. He is. He really is. I fucking... He hits me up all the time, asking how the family is. He's cool with my wife. Like, Mrs. Pynt. Like, he's one of the most respectful artists I've ever dealt with in this game. And he's like family to me at this point now. And it's really cool to have that kind of connection with someone on that music level.
Oh, show. If you guys are out there, shameless plug, go check out our interview with Stevie Stone from just a couple months ago, because he's the shit.
Yeah.
But so after that, like you said, you mentioned you dropped the your second one with the In the Middle of 2 Generations, which is what you mentioned earlier, which actually you got up to 80 something on iTunes, or more than that.
Yeah, man, I charted at 87 out of 200 independently on the iTunes.
That's crazy.
That was a big day for me. I was at work, and my wife called me, and she was fucking panicked and crying, and she's like, oh, I don't know what you did, but you did it. You did it. You're on charts. And I got off the phone, I looked at it, dude, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was at work and fucking instantly I started breaking down. Like, I can't, it's finally something coming back to me and showing me that I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe it. I had Cassidy messaging me and telling me, you know, hey, keep it up, young boy. You're going to make the places. Like, so awesome. That day, I will never forget that day. Even if it's fucking, even if I got Alzheimer's, bro, I'm never forgetting that shit.
That's so dope.
Oh, man.
So how, I mean, like,
it was
you
cool.
mentioned some people, technically Strange Music is independent, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, they're a huge label.
Yep.
Even though they would be on an independent chart because they're not a major. But you're independent. Like, you're you. It's you. You know what I mean? There's no machine behind you. It's just you. So did you guys, did that just happen by chance? Was there, I mean, what, did you guys do something to make that happen?
To be honest, man, I think I want to give a shit. I think I got so much town love. Like, I love my city so much in the Pacific Northwest because, I mean, like my Spotify stats basically, like, it's a lot in the Pacific Northwest and Midwest. And for some reason, I mean, not for some reason, but the Netherlands really pushes me hard too. But that being said, the Pacific Northwest pushing me that hard, I honestly want to believe that was my people and my fans, and just really supporting me like they say they do. I mean, not to mention, you know, the promotion behind it and the scheduling that we did. I made sure when I dropped that album, like, I wasn't dropping it on the same day that fucking J. Cole was dropping the album. You know what I mean? Or Joyner, or fucking even Logic, or anybody big that could take any type of music substance away for that day and put it all on them. I wasn't going to drop that album on that day. So we did do a lot of research. And in the futures, of course, I had ISO on there. I had JL. I had fucking the legend Cassidy. I had Young Buck on there. So, I mean, they definitely had something to do with it. They helped push it for me, which was, I mean, beyond so much respect for them for doing that. They pushed it, and it just happened, dude. It happened, and it was up there for a good 48 hours. I want to say almost 3 days. But I was fighting, fucking just going up charts or going down it. And so now we're hoping with this next album that, I mean, I don't like going backwards, so I got to make it higher than 87 this time.
Hell yeah. Absolutely, man. That's awesome. Yeah, shout out to all those guys. And yeah, definitely, if you guys we're gonna play some music after we get done talking, but yeah, definitely go check out In the Middle of Two Generations, the full-length record, up for streaming everywhere. You can, like you said, tons of features. Yeah, it's dope. So yeah, thank you, man.
No,
for real, that's huge. I mean, like I said, you're independent. You're like completely independent. Like, I just want people to understand that. Like, it's like you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean it disrespectfully. Like, that's huge that you did that because it's just you. It's not, you know.
Hey, yep, no, and that's true. That's true. I thank God. I thank the universe, to be honest, because it isn't every day that happens. And coming out of such a small town, you know what I mean? Like, if I was in Portland and I was based in Portland, like, yeah, I'd be stoked, but I wouldn't, like, yeah, I came out of Portland. There's a lot of people in Portland, but I came out of a little country ass town, and I'm putting on for that little country ass town. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, them country ass people show you love, man. Shout out to Nicholas and Rachel in the chat room right now. They're in here showing you some love too.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's dope, man. So after all that, you did that. Obviously, you know, the world's a mess right now, but you're still geared up for a new release. You just dropped the first single, Windows Up.
Yep.
That came out a month ago today. There you go.
Yep, that was a month ago today. I got another single coming out. I want to say, I mean, it's into about 2 weeks. I'd say 3 weeks tops. We have the scheduling for that and everything. We got it through distribution. Basically, I just got to click the release. But we got some things that we're waiting on from my manager with Empire Distribution. So, I mean, I got a manager this year that has some connects, and it's a total different route I'm going. Like, I'm not savvy when it comes to the business side, like the really, really business side of shit. Like, for instance, I'm still fighting this Young Buck feature with 50 Cent, like, just because of the whole 50 Cent Young Buck feud. So, we got this manager, and this manager's got some big connects, man, and we're waiting for this next release because we're hoping that everything that we got planned kind of follows through, because if it falls through, then we're just going to release this one, and we got a major surprise after that. A major surprise, like a major surprise.
Major.
Exactly, yep. But I do have the album in the process. I got 30 songs written right now for this album.
Yeah.
Now, not all 30 songs are going to go on the album, but that just gives you basically a vision to, what's going to be on it. It's going to be some bangers, and there's going to be a lot of hard work put on it, a lot harder work than I put in the middle 2 generations.
That's awesome. Yeah, and Empire, for people that don't know, I mean, that's a huge place to be a part of too. Like, it's a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And we're not even talking about no record deals or anything right now, but definitely the distribution deal is in the works right now. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Everything is going good so far. So I mean,
that's awesome.
It's only up from here if it keeps going the way it's going.
Hell yeah. Even though it's been such a long journey, it really is just only the beginning.
For real, man. For real. Fucking over 10 years now.
Fuck yeah, man. No, that's awesome, dude. It's super cool. So Windows Up is out now. You said you got another single dropping in the next 2 weeks?
Yep. Windows Up is out now, and then I got another single dropping in the next 2 weeks, and that one's going to be a pretty good single. It's going to be a really good one. That's all I could say about it, because sometimes I get into, like, trying to drop hints, because I'm always sitting around now with this COVID shit, so I'm always wanting to, like, hey, I got this under my sleeve, or hey, I got this under my sleeve. But my manager, man, he's always calling me like, Pynt, stop doing that shit. You're going to drop it on them. It's going to fucking hit them all right off from left field. That's what we want. We just want to surprise them. Like, all right, man, I just want to let people know that I ain't sleeping.
Hell yeah. So, well, obviously you mentioned you got, 30 tracks already recorded for the album. Is there, despite all the stuff that's being worked on and obviously everything on hold, do you guys have like a tentative release time? Like, anytime you expect maybe to put the...
No, yeah, we definitely do have a release time. Right now we're kind of throwing it up in the air I did In the Middle of 2 Generations in the middle of July. So we're wanting to do another summer release. So I mean, we're looking at the middle of summer to the end of summer, and right now we're trying to smooth it out to where it would be a smooth transaction to dropping it in the middle of summer. But if things don't go the way we want, and if we don't see me basically reaching another milestone, and if we have to rush anything to where we might not reach that milestone, then we'll set it for the end of the summer.
For sure. Well, that's what's up. Well, for everybody out there that's just learning about you and tuning in and discovering you, it's a good time to jump on board, because you can catch up on the old stuff, and as soon as you get past, it's like watching a TV show. You know what I'm saying? You let it run for a couple seasons, and then you catch up on it, and then a new one drops.
Right?
You don't have to wait for season number 3. It comes out right.
No, just binge that shit.
Yep. So everybody jumping on now. It's perfect, because hopefully within the next 2 months or so, you're gonna get the brand new.
Yep, exactly. That's what we're hoping for too. It'll do another snowball effect. I can say this. If anybody knows who Patty Mayo is, that really big YouTuber bounty hunter.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yep. Me and Patty Mayo definitely have some things in the works. He's gonna kind of help me out with this whole YouTube guru stuff. So that's going to be pretty. I mean, that's going to be a big beneficial lifeline, basically, to me.
Is he going to rap with you?
Yeah, well, I can't really say too much, but I mean, we're definitely gonna be doing some stuff, and he's definitely gonna be helping me out, getting more out there than what I've ever been in the social media game. So be looking for that. He's also shouted me out on his YouTube. He posted Windows Up on that. And then we got some other videos popping up in the near future. So, yeah, man, we're working on some stuff. I can definitely say that. Right now, he's doing a show, or his own little show right now, documentary.
I don't know.
He's a bounty guy, and he goes and collects bounties on these people.
Like Dog?
Yep.
Kind of exactly like Dog,
except for it's a YouTube show.
Except for Dog doesn't get nowhere near as many like battles with these people.
Does he look like Tiger King like Dog does?
No, fuck no.
I don't know. I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, no.
What? Yeah, he's got a big following too. He's got like 8.9 million subscribers on his YouTube, and
yeah, no, he's pretty big on you. Like
that's a good guy to be. Tell him we said hello. I don't know you, but hello.
No, I
hello,
got
sir.
You. I got you.
Hello, Mr. Mayo. I like you on sandwiches.
Right.
I just had you on my steak and shake burger. You were delicious.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Let me see what we got going on here. Nicholas Newell wants to know who the biggest artist you've ever opened for is.
Oh, man. Shout out to Nick Newell, man. Biggest artist that I've worked. That's my boy there, too, Nick Newell. Biggest artist that I've worked or that I've opened up for. That's a tough one, man. I kind of don't want to. I don't want to like say a name and then not like give respect to the other name. I would say the hardest names that I have a hard time putting up there right now. I would say either Fetty Wap or T.I. Or Lil Wayne. No, Lil Wayne too. Lil Wayne easily.
If I had to say the biggest out of those three, I'd say Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne easily. Lil Wayne was the biggest name I opened up for.
Wayne, T.I.
That was at a. Yeah, T.I. was right there, man. T.I. is one of my hip hop artists that I've always looked up to, just because of the way he presents himself, and the way he presents himself with his family. You know, he's a businessman / full-time hip hop artist / full-time dad / full-time husband, and he handles it very well, man, with the limelight that he's in.
I'd have to say Wayne. I mean, T.I. is huge, but Wayne is.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
Wayne like transcends
that show was huge. He even did it at the biggest venue that we have in Oregon.
He's his own entity at this point.
Yeah, no, Lil Wayne is definitely probably the biggest. Like T.I. is big, but Lil Wayne's got it. He's way bigger. He's been out longer. Everybody.
Yep,
knows.
Exactly.
I mean, it could probably be a toss-up between the two, really.
No, Wayne's bigger than hip-hop, though.
Yeah, you think?
Travis Tritt.
Wayne.
Fans probably know who Lil Wayne.
I do gotta say, for Wayne, we did have the biggest venue.
What was that? Was that an arena?
Yeah, it was the Cuthbert Theater in fucking Eugene. The one that Tech actually just got to rap at like last year. But yeah, he held it at there, and it's our biggest fucking venue that we have. And it was packed. It was fucking packed, that's for sure.
That's dope. So what is that? I guess a segue to that, like, open it up for people like T.I. and Fetty Wap and Lil Wayne and these huge mainstream rappers. Like how are you well received with these audience? I mean, you have 20,000, 30,000 people screaming and loving it. Like how are you received in these big venues and stuff?
Oh man, I love it. I love stepping out on stage in front of big crowds, just because. I mean, if you have like a smaller crowd, I feel in my head, like if I step out into a crowd that has 5 people, I'm gonna give it all I got. But I'm more nervous with those 5 people because I know their eyes are all on me. They're like, their attention is nowhere else besides on me.
Right.
If I have fucking 10,000 to 15,000 people that I'm in front of, well, I know for damn sure they're all not going to be focused on me, you know. So it kind of does leave a little air that I can breathe, but no, getting out on stage and seeing their reactions, and I mean, after the T.I. show, we got out on stage, me and my buddy, and as soon as I exited off of the side of the stage, I had people coming up to me. I was signing $100 bills, which I've never done. I don't know why. Don't ask. I was signing $100 bills. I was fucking signing hands. I was signing fucking legs. I was signing fucking. It was crazy. People were like, "Are you on tour with T.I.?" Like, no, I'm not, but I'm an opener here. You know, yada yada yada. Take a picture. I make sure, like any big show that I'm at, I'll get right before I get off the stage, I'll make sure to tell everybody, hey, I'm over here at this side. You know, if you want a picture with me or if you want to link up with me on social media, just come over there, ask me, no sweat off my back, let's get it done. And they love it, man. They fucking love it, and it definitely plays a big part in me wanting to keep doing this and gaining fans and just, basically keeping the ball rolling.
Absolutely. No, that's super dope, man, for sure. And it's good to hear. And it's a damn good position to be in with that many people being able to see and hear you and learn about you. And hopefully just a small percentage of them will pick up a CD and remember, and then when the new one comes out, you know what I mean, you'll be overwhelmed. Like, holy shit, all these people were waiting. Like, I'm fucking top 10 on iTunes now. Like, holy shit.
Yep, it's yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
That's how it works, though, man, for sure. And especially if you're out there being humble and cool, and people, you know what I mean, like people see you and they're like, "Oh, that's dope." But then when they meet you and you're like cool and chill, they remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like you might tell yourself you're gonna remember this guy because he's dope, but then you go do fucking 15 shots and you're like, "What was that dude who played? I don't fucking remember." Like, and you move on. But if you're like kicking it and like dude's super chill and you're like, "Oh, this dude was dope," and we took a picture and he's like, he made some fucking joke or whatever, like you remember that no matter what. And you're like, that dude was dope, and like,
exactly. And then dude, I believe in energy big time. It's a big thing that I basically stand behind, just because, you know, I feel like the 1 minute you take the shit for granted and you're actually, you know, getting to where you want to get, and that one moment you take anything for granted, or you're an asshole to a fan that's been waiting for you for the last fucking 45 minutes to take a picture with you or something, and you like shoulder brush them or something. Like, I believe 100% that's going to come back and bite you in the ass, whether you lose all your music fucking capabilities that you're able to do, or whether your next show fucking flunks, or whether all of a sudden you just lose your drive. You know, like, I believe in that shit heavily. So I try to stay as humble as possible when it comes to meeting my fans, and anytime someone tells me, you know, hey, you're doing a great job, like, I don't take it for granted, that's for sure, just because there's a lot of people that this shit's just came and gone like that, like just in a heartbeat.
That's awesome, man. What were you going to say, bro?
I was going to say, like, you opened up for, like, Lil Wayne. People got to know who you are. Like, nobody forgets that.
No, and there is some days, I mean, it's cool, man. I was at the protest in Salem, and I had just these random kids come up to me, and they're like, hey, Pynt, I just want to let you know I listen to your music, you know, and I follow you, and I just want to thank you for being a part of the movement and, you know, help spread the word and yada, yada, yada. It's so cool to get that. Or be in Eugene where I did the show and walk into a dispensary or something, and somebody's like, hey, didn't you open up for Wayne? Like, yep, that's me. Like, it's definitely humble. It's humbling to receive that kind of I'm stumbling on my word right now, but yeah, receive that limelight and notice.
Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. I guess
Hey, my hometown coming back from Contraband tour, man. It was at a little, or it wasn't at a little bar, but it was at a bar of like 350 people max, and it's the Salem bar, Shotsky's. It's closed down now, but a buddy of mine owned it, and we would always do strange music shows there. We would always do local events there and everything. We, you know, Toys for Tots, all that kind of donational charity events that we could do. So when Stevie and JL and all of us were coming back to Oregon, because we were finished, our last stop was at Salem at Shotsky, and that's how it came about. We were going back to Oregon, and Stevie's like, where do we want to perform? I'm like, oh, this spot's perfect. So he's like, all right, bro, it's your town, let's do it. And we get up to Shotsky's, and Brandon Uday, he's a show promoter. Shout out to Uday. He got it all set up. It was fucking perfect. When we got there, it was packed out. I showed up, and all my friends, all my family, all my fans, fucking almost everybody had a Pynt shirt on. Like, for one night, I felt like just the king shit, and I ain't even gonna lie, man. I felt like it, but I was still humble as fuck. But it was the greatest feeling ever, and I will never forget that. I got on stage, I started rapping, I killed it, And the whole tour, man, I was bugging JL. I'm like, hey, we got to do Reason. We have to do Reason. We're on tour together. We got a song together. You're on my album. Like, we got to do this song. He was like, all right, man, all right. And I know he stays busy and shit, so I wasn't bugging him all the time. But right after I get off the stage, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, you want to do Reason? And I'm like, fuck, do I want to do Reason in front of my fucking hometown? Like, yeah, let's get up on stage and do Reason. So we got up on stage, man. I got film of it, and we fucking just blew the roof off of that bitch.
That's dope. Hell yeah, man. That's fucking badass. Hell yeah, the hometown love. And you get that. Yeah, that's super dope. Shout out to Jay. Fuck yeah, man.
It was definitely dope.
That's the shit. So obviously we mentioned it earlier. Windows Up is out now. New single coming sometime, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Full album coming probably in the next few months.
Yep. Yeah.
Everything else, I guess, is on hold right now. I mean, I would ask you about touring and shows and stuff, but who knows what's going on with that.
Yep. Every fucking COVID, man. Damn it.
That motherfucker.
That fake
I'm ready for it to be over, though. I'll tell you that much.
That shit's crazy.
I don't know if it's fake or not. I don't think it is, but fuck, who knows?
That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm at the point where like I'm ready to get on with it. I'm ready to do the damn thing. If you know, I'm sorry, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm out. I work 24/7. I'm outside. I get dirty, and I haven't gotten it.
Right? Yeah,
thank the Lord, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah,
sure.
I haven't gotten it.
Like, we went from being quarantined, stay in your house, to people rioting. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying. I don't get that. And then in 24 hours, all of a sudden there's a spike of 126,000 cases or some shit like that. And it's like, I thought it took 2 weeks for you to even get symptoms.
Right.
So like, yeah, it's definitely it's wishy-washy. That's for sure.
We don't even know, man. This dude said, Westy in the chat said, bro, I've had my windows up since release. That's funny. Yeah, if anybody in the chat or anybody has any more questions, put them in now, and we'll get to them. And I do have at least one more question for you, bro, because we asked all of our guests the same shit. So we're not gonna leave you out. Essentially, you got 3 records, man, or 3 albums that either inspired you growing up, inspire you as a father, as a person. Maybe you listen to them when you're happy, you're sad, whatever it may be. Just 3 records that you could not live without. What would they be?
Oh man, the 3 records. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a super good one. I'd say it's kind of funny too. I'd say MGK's Bloom. I say MGK's Bloom is probably one of the records that I could sit there and vibe out to without skipping. It's a very articulate album, man. He put it together so perfect. It's ridiculous. And then I'd have to say Slim Shady, obviously, Marshall Mathers LP, the first one. I can't live without that one. No. And Dr. Dre's The Chronic, man. I'm going to go old school with that. And you can't, I mean, you go with Dr. Dre, The Chronic, you got multiple artists on that to live with as well. You know what I mean? You got Snoop Dogg, you got multiple, you got Eminem on there, you got Nate Dogg, like, yeah, you got multiple artists.
You're talking about The Chronic 2000.
Exactly, yep.
Okay. Saying Eminem ain't on The Chronic, I don't even know if he was born yet.
Oh, yeah, The Chronic 2000, my bad. Oh shit! Yep, The Chronic 2000. You make me feel
old when you say I'm going old school on the 2000s.
I was like, The Chronic.
That's what I'm saying. You know it's old. Yeah, for real. That shows my fucking age.
When did the
there.
actual Chronic come out? Like 92 or something?
Yeah, I want to say in the 90s for sure.
Maybe 90. Shit.
I want to say 90.
It might have been 90. That's why Chronic 2000 was 2000.
It was in the 90s though. Yep, The Chronic, the original fucking white fucking album cover Chronic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
dope. Oh fuck, that's funny. Yeah, bro. But those are probably the 3. Those are the 3.
Well, yeah, I didn't even know you were gonna say that. We started the show with an MGK Rage Against the Machine cover. You heard that yet? He just did that killing in the name of with Travis Barker.
I did hear that already. It's pretty good.
Well, he's an artist. I mean, when him and Eminem went at it, I'm a Slim Shady fan till the death of me. But I'm not gonna lie, man. MGK definitely did his thing, and he's still doing his thing. I mean, not as heavy as he used to. I mean, back in the day when he dropped General Mission, and he was not to be fucked with when it came to actually dropping, you know,
Lace Up was my shit.
Good pieces of albums and everything.
Yeah, Lace Up was my shit, man.
That's a good album.
I loved. Like, I was like, this dude. I remember he was the local. He wasn't local, but he was like the regional tour act. He was playing the little small clubs, and like, it was so crazy to see because it was like he came to town and he played like a, I don't even know, like a 250 room, and it wasn't sold out. He came back a month later, and there was a line around the building, and the thing sold out in like 10 seconds, and I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, when I was on tour with Stevie and JL, that's all Stevie kept telling me. You need to tat your whole body. You need to fucking. He's like, I see little MGK running around every time I'm walking around with you. Like, you're doing the damn thing. Like, every time, man. This Big Mike was our bodyguard. He'd be like, Stevie, stop telling the kid he just needs to tat his whole body. He's like, well, he's got half his body tatted right now. He needs to tat the rest of it. He's like, he'd go up to my wife. He's like, Mrs. Pynt, I told Pynt he's got to start taking his shirt off on stage because I know the girlies will go crazy over that. She's like, he do whatever he wants to, but he's married to me. He's like, it's just all for effect. Don't worry.
Tattoo your whole body. Come on, Stevie. You got better advice than that, brother.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny. That's what's up, man. That's dope, though. Hell yeah. What do we got? Nicholas coming with the questions. I like your homie. He wants to know if there is one song is there one song that you will always do? Kind of like Stevie always does My Remedy at every show. Is there a Pynt song that you will always do no matter what?
Yes. And that would be Dying. I already know he knows it. But that would be Dying Day. I made that song like 3 years ago. My cousin, my closest cousin, he was my bodyguard at all my local events. He's a big boy. But he committed suicide, and it hit me hard, like to the point where I didn't go to work. I got really depressed. I basically just stayed in the house and kind of, questioned everything. And I was just kind of going through YouTube one day. I heard this beat. I hit up the producer. He fucking gave it to me, thank God. Just told me, I want to see what you can do with it. And I wrote Dying Day, and it's all basically about suicide awareness. And I did a video to it. I dropped that video. It got, with no promotion behind it, I got like 250,000 views on Facebook within the first 48 hours. It got like 15,000 views on YouTube with no promotion, and it just, from there on out, I had, people messaging me left and right from, different continents, fucking different cities, telling me, thank you for letting me get through this, or I just lost this person, or just the crazy stories that I'd get, man. My inbox was just flooding, and from now on, I just do that song at every single show. Like, for instance, I did it on tour with Stevie and them, and it was in Missoula. And I got done doing that song, and it was probably one of the first nights that I could actually kick it with Stevie and them, and we were all wanting to go hang out for a little bit after the show. And I had this fan come up to me, and the fan, you could just tell that, he's been through the ringer. And we sat down, and he told me his life story. He told me, his buddy, his best friend, basically his brother, committed suicide as well. And I sat with that dude until the bar that we were at closed. Was basically talking to him and fucking letting him, express himself. And after that, dude, that song basically, the suicide that my cousin did changed my life. But after that, seeing that effect, like, I will always do that song no matter how big, no matter how small, and no matter what. Like, if I'm on stage, I'm doing that song.
I was going to ask a question, but I guess I already got my answer. I was going to ask you what was the hardest song for you to write, but I'm pretty sure it was that one. Yep. That was, man, that one took me, I want to say, actually in 18 days will be his anniversary when he took his life. So, sorry to hear that.
It was June 26th, Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It was June 26th, and I didn't get the song done until I want to say August.
Damn.
So yeah, it's fucking. I wrote like one verse for it here and there, maybe 8 bars, fucking 9 bars. I'd start getting choked up, and yeah, it took a good fucking 2.5 months for me to write that song. And then the video itself, that took another fucking 2 months for me to just suck it up and get it out there. But I mean, with the time and everything that was going on, like it was either fuck it up and do it, or like, why are you even doing this? So you got to start spreading awareness right now and not later.
For sure. Yeah, man. That's. I'm sorry that happened. It's terrible tragedy. And
thank you, man. I appreciate that.
But that's. But at the same time, it's awesome that you did that and you wrote that, even though it was hard for you. But like you said, you got such a response from it, and who knows how many other. Like the people you know about, and then the thousands more that you don't know that maybe that help them get through something. And like going back to the beginning of this conversation, like that's that feeling when you were 9.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's awesome. Man.
That's why I started this. Exactly.
That's awesome.
That's super dope. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an artist. You know what I mean? Like you put that stuff out there, that you're helping people, and that's one of the greatest things about music. You're helping yourself, and you're also helping people. You know what I mean? Like it's therapy for you.
Yep. No. Yeah. You get a chance to express your feelings while helping someone. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and you're building a platform for you to like give people a chance and an opportunity to hear you.
Exactly. Yep.
That's awesome, man. That's super dope.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that from the bottom.
Who thought that little 9-year-old up on the stage was gonna change people's lives? You know what I'm saying?
For real. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Going from dum-dums and pink bikes to who knows what's next. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's only the beginning. Tell everybody where they can find you. Somebody asked earlier if there's going to be any new merch. Westy, want to know if you got any merch dropping or things for purchase in 2020 or some of that coronavirus merch. I hope not. But,
that mask merch.
Yeah.
Shit. Yes, we definitely have a new line coming in. Pint-sized mask. Yes. Some little liquor bottles on them and everything.
There you
go. We definitely do have a whole new line of merch coming out. Multiple lines too, like different designs. When I went on tour last time, I didn't really go hard on merch. I did one design and that was about it. But no, this one I got beanies coming, not this summer with beanies, just because obviously it's summer. But yeah, we definitely got bandanas coming out. We even got fucking masks because of the COVID shit. We got t-shirts, we got tank tops. We're gonna have fucking booty shorts for the ladies. We're gonna have socks. So yeah, we're definitely gonna market a lot harder this 2020 just because of the attraction that I've been gaining. So I mean, we're hoping to double off of that as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Where can they pick up merch? Where can they follow you? Where can they hear their music? Where can they keep in touch and learn about what's going on in the world of Pynt when the new singles drop, the new album drops? Let them know.
Yes.
Where you at?
Man, basically, I'm on Instagram a lot, and you can find me on Instagram at I am Pynt. I also drop all my music on all platforms. If you're on Apple Music, just type in PYNT, I'll pop up. Spotify the same. You name it, I'm on there basically. Google Music, Amazon Music, Tidal, all of it.
I gotta go look
even
at that old stuff. It ain't on Spotify.
Yeah, and if you want to check out my old shit too, all you got to do is just click Google search, PYNTSYZE, and then Class in Session. And the Class in Session, the N is literally just the letter N. So once you type that in, it'll pop up. It'll be up on, I believe, AudioMac, A&Camp. I also I forgot about it, sorry, but I had a little mixtape I dropped after that. Class in Session mixtape, and it was called Copycat. And you could tell as a teenager, I was fucking bumping Nipsey Hussle hard. Because I got like 3 different remixes to Nipsey Hussle songs on there, and Lil Wayne remix, and yeah, just a bunch of remixes, obviously, why the name's Copycat. But yeah, I just did a whole remix mixtape, and that should be on there. Under Pynt size as well, not under Pynt. So I definitely got some, a little underground bedroom shit that really don't promote, but it's out there.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. No, I'm sure it's I can't wait to check it out. Like I haven't even heard it yet. I'm already smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure it's
oh shit, that's fucking hell yeah, dude. It's definitely I mean, I still listen to it sometimes. I'm like, man, I cannot believe I was saying that shit at 9 years old and my mom didn't fucking slap me in my mouth.
Right. I can only imagine. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm downloading in the middle of 2 generations right now.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, yeah.
Hell
We're gonna bump some of it, man. I got a cool little playlist. I don't know if I'm gonna tell you what's on the list. So maybe you want to like tell some people about anything. Maybe
maybe tell us to skip it and play something else.
Could be. I got Windows Up. I got Used to Know. I got Shadows, Dying Day, Doubt Me, and Who Am I lined up on the list for everyone.
Yeah, okay, those are perfect. Who Am I is actually that will be on the next album as well. We were just gonna drop that as a single, but my manager he's a big fan of that one too. So that will be on the next album called The Process.
The Process. There you go. Hell yeah. So we're gonna start it.
We just heard it first. The new album's gonna be called The Process.
Yep. That will be the next album. That is the name. That's all I can give. But yeah, that is the name. The Process.
There it is. Look forward to it. Follow. Make sure you follow them on social medias. We'll let you guys know too for sure. Is there a web store or a website or anywhere to get merch or physical copies, or is that all coming down the line? Or?
We're actually working on that right now as we speak. I got a little not a little, he's actually pretty fucking, he's way bigger than me. A friend of mine that does computer savvy stuff.
We got a couple of those around here.
And yeah, man, he's working on a website right now, and right when we get this merch dropped, it'll be on the website as well as the albums and everything. I did have a website back a couple months ago, and it got taken. We want to go through a different, we don't like the website that we were using, so we're going to go a different route.
COVID, we had to quarantine it. We're working on a new one.
Yep.
I gotcha.
Oh, yep. So we have a website coming, and that's going to be dropping sooner than anything else. Basically, that's like right around the corner. I'm actually waiting on the last word from that. So,
well, there you go. See, we're just getting everybody warmed up.
You guys tuned in with that
for sure. Yeah, we'll let the people know. So we got a website coming, new merch coming, new single coming in 2 weeks, new album coming in the next couple months. So make sure you go follow him. I am Pynt. That's Pynt. Not to be confused with Michael Jackson's PYT. It's different. But yeah, we'll definitely let you guys know all kinds of stuff coming, merch, tracks, albums. Travis Hill popped up in the chat. Says much love. Shout out to all the Pynt fans that tuned in tonight. We appreciate you guys. Westy, Rachel.
Yes, much love to all of you guys and all the new fans, all the Replicon fans, man. I appreciate Replicon Radio for even having me on here and taking the time. So anybody who's on here that's listening that's following them, I just want to thank you for giving me that time to listen.
Absolutely, brother. That's what it's all about, man. If you guys, while you're waiting for Pynt merch, we have merch available. Just head on over to our website, just so you know. Shameless.
Yeah, go cop that shit quick, too.
Hell yeah. But much love, man. Welcome to the Replicon Radio family, dude. It's official. You're part of the crew now, so we're never gonna leave you alone. We're gonna fucking bother you. You got 3 new cousins now. So
that's what I'm talking. Hey, that's love.
Yeah, man. Well, we appreciate it. Is there anything, any last words, any shout outs, anything we didn't get to before we bump some music for everybody tuned in?
No, man. I mean, I got a shout out to, all my fans, all my new fans that I'm gaining. Shout out to Travis Hill that I just heard give me a little shout out. I'll see you next weekend. But anyways, man, no, shout out to my family, my cousins, my brother, anyone who I haven't given a shout out to as well. I mean, fucking shout out and thank you for everything.
Shout out to shout outs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't forget anybody when you throw that in there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Well, much love, man. Again, welcome to the family. We appreciate you hanging out. We look forward to all the stuff you got going on in the future, man. And Much love and respect from us. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna bump that music for everybody. If you are tuned into the YouTube channel, it is gonna pause. Enjoy. So we'll be back after the break.
Hell yeah, man.
Talk crazy. All right, brother.
Thank you. And a special shout out to my wife, too. I cannot forget that lady.
You can't forget her. Shout out to Mrs. Pynt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys a lot, man. I really do.
Absolutely, man. Much love to you, brother. And we'll keep in touch, and hopefully we'll talk soon.
All right. Much love, guys. Thank you again.
Peace.
Bitch, get off me.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, get off me.
Boy, do it.
Who's on you?
I don't know.
That body man, bitch, get off me.
Get off of me. Do not touch the trim.
What?
What?
Don't touch the hut.
The Hut. Pizza the Hut?
Jabba.
Man, I want some pizza. Oh, that sounds good.
Ooh, you pass a hut on your way home, but they might not be open. They probably close at 5.
Nah, I'm dieting.
You're dying?
Dieting.
Why are you dying? Pizza's not on your diet?
No, I tried to make it on my diet, and it did not work. For like 4 or 5 days in a row. And, no, it did not work at all.
Should probably get a different diet, I guess.
I did. I changed it. I was actually still eating my diet food while I was eating the pizza, and so I was just wasting money on the diet food at that point.
I mean, it makes sense to waste money on diet food.
Yeah. I mean, it's working if I actually did it right. It's delicious food, too.
Pizza?
Well, both. The diet food that I have and the fucking pizza.
Pizza. Hey, man. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I hope you guys enjoyed the break.
Oh, we're back.
The musical break.
Yeah, we're back.
Shout out to Pynt, man. That dude was dope. That was a fun conversation. I definitely can't wait to... hope you guys enjoyed the new music. I can't wait to go check out the old music and hear about Dum Dum Lollipops.
Right? That's what I want to hear.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows and everything. Something. You think he sounds like that? Is he like, hello, I'm 9 years old and I'd like to rap on stage. Hey. Right?
What if he's just fucking dope?
He probably is,
Yeah.
but 9.
Yeah.
Like I literally picture, like I said, like I picture like the little kids on like America's Got Talent.
You could picture the kids from like, what was it, Crisscross? Them kids?
Yeah, but they were, I feel like,
how old were they when
were
they
young,
when they
I feel
came
like
out?
they were old.
How old were they when they came out? I feel like
They were pretty
like
young though.
they were like 10 or
probably
11.
like 9, yeah.
Yeah. To the Google.
Chris.
Pretty sure they were 9 and 10.
Were they?
I'm pretty sure.
Didn't one of them die recently?
Like 3 years ago. 4 years ago.
Recent. That's a Facebook share recent.
12 and 13.
Oh,
12, 13.
No.
What did he die of?
Well, I guess they were already. It doesn't really say when they started. That's when they became popular. Was 12 and 13, which means they were obviously rapping before that because they recorded. But that was like their debut shit. I think, as far as I know, like Jump and
Make it, Mac and Daddy.
Yeah. Make it, Mac. Totally Crossed Out. That also came out in 1992.
Crazy.
They went on tour with Michael Jackson. That's how they got big. He died. I'm sorry. It was 2013 when he passed.
Oh yeah, so like that's basically like Facebook now worthy. Like when you
people share it now.
Share it, and it's like, oh my god, he died, and then you click on it, it's like from 9 years ago. It's like
apparently it was according to Wikipedia, a drug overdose.
I mean that happens. That happens with young children stars.
Totally Crossed Out. Oh, they only. That's crazy. They only put out 3 albums, man.
But nobody knows about 3. They only know about 1.
I knew about 2. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I honestly
one
didn't
of them's got Jump on it, and the other one's got I Missed the Bus.
No, that's all the same. That's the same album.
Yeah.
That's Totally Crossed Out. And that's something I would never, ever, ever do again.
What up, 54?
I didn't know about the second album. I knew about the third one. They
all
put out
little cats had a fucking. They all had something about the playground or something with school.
Yeah,
at the playground.
That's funny because that's what he was doing, but he was doing it 10 years later. I probably didn't know about Criss Cross and Another Bad Creation, but he was rapping about the playground.
For shizzy.
That's funny. I did not know. Even till this day, like I go back and I find like obscure shit just cause I didn't know they had a second album that went platinum
17 times.
That's crazy. The Bomb. It came out like 6 months after the first album. They were like, "Oh shit, this is big. Put another one out."
Yeah.
That's probably why nobody knew about it. But then the third one came out 3 years later, and it was they had that song that I liked on there.
That one song.
There was that one song I liked.
It was it's in my head. Fuck, man. Hold on. If I click it, does it tell me song titles?
No, it's clickbait.
Tonight's the Night. That's it. That was the one.
Play it.
It was old. They were old, even though it was 3 years later. They were like teenagers, so they were old. You know what I mean? Like they went from kids to like teenagers, and they were rapping about like. They're like, tonight's tonight, please, my whole crewmates, geez. Tonight's tonight, baby, so blow up on these. I was like, damn, they're old now.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that one song.
That one.
Go ahead and close out fucking YouTube so we can just...
Shut down the YouTube so we can play music? No.
Yeah, so we can hear the old school shit.
The people on YouTube would be like, man, what are you doing that for? What's up, everybody over on YouTube's land?
Man, just tell them to go over there and tune in. They already tuned out. They were just tuned in for the interview.
No, they left and then they came back. They're back. Oh, we should tell them while you guys are here.
Nope.
We're gonna tell them.
What?
Don't fucking spoil it.
Don't spoil what? Next week?
Exactly. Don't spoil.
We always spoil next week.
We spoil it next week, a week in advance. We generally don't spoil it before that.
I say
we're gonna do commentary on NetFest on your couch.
Yeah.
That's what's going down next week.
That was last week. We did it, and people are still mad that it's gone. They're like, what happened? We were watching it. Tony took it down.
Well, yeah.
We're blaming it on Tony.
Okay. Yeah, we need to do a little editing. Or a lot. Or a little. Or fuck it. Just throw it up there.
Nope.
Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it won't. Anyway,
there was some tears shed on
it's on your screen now anyway, so tune in next week. June 15th, 2020, right here at Replicon Radio. LSP's own Smalls one. We had Pint Size on tonight. Next week we got Smalls one. The week after that we got Little Guy.
Little Tiny Tunes.
Yeah, and then we got
the Tiny Tunes. We got Mary Melodies.
Mini Me.
Mary Melodies coming up the following week.
Fuck yeah. That doesn't fit. That's not small. You went over your head.
Oh, I understand what I was doing.
You understand I went over your head. Over your head. But yeah, man, LSP's own Smalls one. She's back. She's got a new album coming out. People have been wondering where this woman has been for years.
Yeah.
We're going to find out, maybe.
Maybe.
Right here, next Monday. Same Dino time, same Dino channel. Right, Will?
That's right.
What else is going on in the world?
COVID, riots, protests.
And then not COVID.
I thought that was canceled.
COVID, I guess, got canceled. Because even the scientists are like, it's not that bad. Cover your face. Police officers don't gas them so they don't cough on each other. I heard that today. That somebody there was an official, I guess a medical official for St. Louis. It was like, the practice safe distancing or whatever while protesting, and the people that are trying to control the protesters don't use. I forgot the fucking terminology, but basically don't use shit that fucks with people's lungs to make them like cough and stuff like that. Like don't use those tactics to try to control crowds and shit.
Yeah.
I think she even said, "Don't try to control peaceful protesters with tear gas."
That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
You shouldn't be doing that. I agree. COVID or no COVID.
Yeah, I did see that Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd are being disarmed. I only saw a thumbnail.
What?
Yeah, they're on the. I guess they're coming out with new cartoons with them, and they're not going to have guns. So. I did not read into it. I only saw a thumbnail on my news feed. I did not click on it.
What?
Yeah.
I know you're not listening, but do you hear this?
I'm listening.
Did you hear it though?
So I heard thumbnail.
Yeah. No, Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd are coming back, and they're not going to have guns. They're disarming them.
Disarming Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam.
They got
so
red
they're going to have
flag.
thumbnails instead of guns?
No. I'm saying I didn't read the story because I saw it only on a thumbnail on my news feed.
No, I'm just fucking with them.
Is it rough like sandpaper?
Yeah, right?
Your thumbnail?
Yeah, your thumbnail?
I just
How
don't
do you
understand.
shoot someone with a thumbnail?
Yeah, how do you do that? Do they clip them?
Yeah, you clip them. As you clip them, I mean, yeah. Don't you ever use like fingernail clippers?
Yeah, I use
you
toenail.
clip them and they shoot out.
I use toenail clippers.
And they shoot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't be.
You only got 10 shots though.
Well, then they won't be clipping their toenails because there's no shooting.
That's bull. That's stupid.
Yeah.
So what are they gonna do? Like hug each other? Be like, hey, look, we're happy together.
We're friends.
Well, he's definitely not going to be hunting rabbits. He's probably going to be feeding rabbits.
But could he hunt rabbits with something else?
I had a thought today.
Couldn't he hunt rabbits with something else though?
I don't know.
Carrots, maybe?
I don't know. I had a thought.
A box with a stick with a carrot inside of it?
I guess. Maybe.
I'm going to get that wascally wabbit.
Maybe.
With my...
I doubt he can even hunt them anymore. Remember PETA and all that shit.
That's true.
I was thinking about PETA earlier because I was like, man, I wonder what happens to a PETA member. Like, how do
PETA,
they?
the animal rights company, or
yeah.
PETA from the Hunger Games?
No, not PETA. PETA. PETA.
Fuck out of it.
Same guy, right?
Yeah, same guy. No, the fucking the PETA members, the crazy people. Like, what do they do when their dog kills another animal? Like. What? Like, my dog ran out of I let him out to go to the bathroom earlier. I'm not a PETA member, disclaimer, but the dogs ran out, and within 10 seconds, one of the birds did not take off in the yard, and one of them ran up and just fucking literally just crunched it and killed it instantly. Yeah. And they walked away from it, and like, well, what does the PETA member do to the dog when it kills another animal? Like, do they dump blood on it? No, bad dog. What the fuck? What do you do?
What the fuck? Who's gonna even watch? That's bullshit.
I don't know. There's a lot of good questions in the chat room though. Like, why is the dynamite still okay? And Factory Farm would like to know the best question is how the fuck are they supposed to defend themselves and their property from varmints?
Right.
And the only reason I say it's a good question is because I get to say the word varmints.
Well, apparently you can kill the varmints with dynamite. So, there's that.
For some reason, Caddyshack immediately goes into my head for some reason.
Varmints.
On what? Varmints?
Varmints and trying to kill them with dynamite. Like sticking it in the holes and shit.
Yep.
That's what she said. Stick it in the hole.
Stick it in that varmint's hole.
Stick it in the hole.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness. Is there any positive things going on in the world that besides everything else that's not positive?
Apparently COVID's slowing down. I think New Zealand.
Rockefeller?
No, New Zealand.
I don't think there's anything positive going on.
No, New Zealand.
Oh, there has been a lot of peaceful protests going on now.
New Zealand has opened up because there's no more COVID cases over there.
Dope. New Zealand's open.
Yeah, New Zealand's open. Or opening back up.
The, where is it? What is it called? The UK Juggalo Weekender concert that was originally supposed to happen, like, probably right now, was officially rescheduled.
Oh, shit.
For, I just had the date, now I gotta go find the date. March.
Nice.
It's kind of far away. March 13th and 14th in, somewhere.
Rue's over there still talking to the bot.
No.
In Manchester.
Yeah.
I kept hitting that link.
Yeah.
So
answer my call.
We should go.
Well, tune in.
Do we have enough time to save money to go to that? Do we have enough time to save enough money to go to UK in March?
No.
I don't know.
How much does it cost?
I don't have any vacation time.
Right now,
It's
probably.
next year. It's a whole nother year. You'll have a whole
Don't-
new set of
I
vacation.
don't have any vacation. It's all spent for next year.
Lies. Well, then use this year's vacation since everything's closed
Mine's spent.
to go somewhere
It's all
next year.
spent this year too.
Mine's
Well,
spent this year.
do I have enough time to save enough money to go to the UK?
I think you do.
That might be
It's
cool.
like $20 a week.
You gotta get a passport.
20
for
bucks
that,
a week?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for here on out. But you got to make up about a month and a half worth. So you got to pull out like another 140.
That'd be super cool. I've never been to England.
England
Cheerio.
or England?
Any of it.
I never heard of England.
I've never been.
Where's
To,
that
I've
at?
never been to either.
Where's England at?
I don't know, but this is in the UK, in England, Manchester, featuring Ala Zuli Lou, Blaze Your Dead, Homie Light, and the ROC.
Oh, shit.
That'll be fun.
The ROC.
Is there what else? Is there anything else going on in the underground? Everybody's selling face masks now.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the thing with Ritz earlier.
Ritz has face masks. ICP sold out and have new ones.
All this,
Ouija's got them. Twisted even has them now.
Everybody's got face masks.
and then people are gonna be sitting on stockpiles of face masks when people they go out like the fidget spinner.
Right? That ain't no shit. Them things die quick.
Yeah,
We should make fidget spinner face masks.
there you go.
Is that possible?
You just spin it.
We should just make little helicopters.
It'll be like the hats, but
Yeah,
it'll be
with
like
the little
helicopter
helicopter.
masks.
We should hit up Miss Hollywood. She has the fidget spinner boobies. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she
There you go.
has a bra with fidget spinner for the nips. Yeah.
Who is that?
Miss Hollywood. So we should hit her
You should,
up on.
you should just get your nipples pierced with fidget spinners.
That sounds painful.
I will try that. Never.
There you go. Put that on your TikTok. bro.
Although some people are into that type of thing. Where you,
Oh, shit. What else is going on? The homeboy Lex the Hexmaster's new album drops on June 17th. But before that, there's another new single dropping with our homegirl HB Grizzly. That's super dope.
is that one actually coming out, or are they just announcing that they're going to announce
No,
it?
it's coming out. That came out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That
for
actually
real.
came out last Monday. The
Dude,
King
where
Torch
does the
and
time
HB.
go,
It
man?
came out on Monday.
Where does the time go?
It's crazy.
In your butthole.
Oh, Blaze Your Dead, homie. You can go get the 10-year anniversary of Gang Rags on vinyl. Pre-order right now on Amazon.
finally got pressed?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the one that's coming out in like 5 different colors?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but you can pre-order it on Amazon right now. What else? What else? What else? Our friends over at Head PE just announced the new album and then released the track list. It comes out August 22nd.
I'm going to fuck your headphones up.
You want to fuck your headphones up?
I was telling Rue I was going to fuck his headphones up.
Oh.
Most
I don't
likely.
think you can. I think it was all just P's fault because now you got that new little wire in there. My fucking headphones are fine, and you just touched it, and it didn't even fucking
Holy shit.
none of that shit.
I need to get one of them wires so then none of us touch that thing.
I don't have to get it. Yeah, I got fucking 10
I
feet.
mean,
I
you
don't
were
have to get
fine. I mean, fuck,
anywhere
he's
near
over there fucking with everything, and
Wascally Wabbits.
screwing up everything.
Sturgis bike rally is still going on. That's probably a cheaper trip than the UK.
Yeah.
What were those shaped bracelets that were a fad for a week? I have no fucking idea.
Is that the slap bracelets?
No. Are you talking about like the fucking like rubber bands? That was a thing.
Oh, the jelly bracelets or whatever?
That was a thing too. But no, the rubber bands. It was like animal shapes, and there was like it was almost like Funko. It was like all kinds of different.
That sounds like a 90s infomercial thing where it's like you get the active books and the wildlife books and shit, and it comes with the bracelets and... You're okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of the...
Somebody tell me.
The book.
We were gonna get those for our show. We were gonna have
Activity
Replicon.
books?
No, we were
With
gonna have
bracelets?
We were gonna have we were gonna have
There we
Replicon
go.
radio rubber band bracelets.
Those. That's not what I was talking about, but I know what you're talking about. Those, yeah, the rubber bracelets
Yeah.
that like every band in the world had. But there was like shaped ones. There was ones that looked like dinosaurs. There was ones that looked like fruits. There was ones that looked like Star Wars characters, but they were just rubber bands. But if you threw them on the table, it was like shaped. Stupid.
I think I'm as lost as you were with what I said.
We're gonna get activity books with bracelets.
Hey man, that'd be hot.
Captain
selling.
Planet Replicon gear with the three forces.
We need Captain Planet more than ever.
Combined the forces of kangaroo, dead bodies, and polar pops. Together we form
the Blender Boys.
Oh God!
I don't know why. Boo! I don't know why I immediately thought when you said dead bodies and polar pop cups, I was like, just blended.
You
bodies.
just thought about blenders.
I just thought about blending dead bodies up into a pulp into a polar pop cup.
A polar pop. Pop into my pop. Old school pop.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to lift the filter up. Pop.
Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Silly bands. No, does anybody know what Tony was talking about? Activity books with bracelet.
God damn it! Now I'll look it up.
Reading Rainbow. Take a look. It's fucking in a book. It's fucking Reading Rainbow.
I'm sure he's live right now.
Oh, Clownvis? He is. He is live right now. Shout out to Clownvis.
Hell yeah.
Clownvis. He didn't do last week. He took the last week off, but now he's back. I'm gonna just drive to his house and show up. Be like, you're not actually trapped in a TV studio. I'm here.
All right.
I want to be like the mail. I want to be. Oh, I should send him a message and be like, hey, bro, can I be like your. God damn it. I was gonna say his name. What's his name? Fuck, Speedy Delivery. That guy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Fucking Mr. McFeely, right? Right?
Yeah.
Mr. McFeely.
Yeah.
That sounds like a made up name.
Mr. McFeely with Speedy Delivery.
Right? I should totally send him a message and be like, hey, bro, let me be your Mr. McFeely. Yeah, it really is. It sounds like a made up. It's such a dirty name. I would totally run up in Columbus to the rescue wearing like fucking navy blue shorts. Navy blue shorts like Speedy Delivery.
I'm thinking of the National Geographic books and like the zoo books and shit like that. They would have like little infomercials on Nickelodeon and shit like that. And yeah, you'll be there. Those ones.
Fucking National Geographic.
Well, it's like National Geographic for kids.
You got that shit to see the long titties.
I did.
National Geographic always had titties.
I was gonna say, I don't know, you know, I would pick them up and be like, "Where's the titties?"
Yeah.
There they are.
There was
knee
always
slappers.
titties in the Neo Geo.
Yeah, the knee slappers, and then you accidentally went past the bugle dick, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
A bugle dick? What the fuck? That's it. We're changing the name of the show to Bugle Dick.
Long tits and bugle dicks.
Holy fuck.
Coming next summer.
There you go.
That's funny.
Bugle dicks. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the guy, like the tribal guy that had the fucking cone-shaped thing on his dick that went down to his feet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You never looked at National Geographic?
You never read a book?
I don't think I have ever. Not National Geographic, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think I've ever looked at a National Geographic.
Like when you were a
I've
kid?
seen them, but I don't think I've ever flipped through them.
Like so you just didn't, like back when there was no internet,
Yeah.
the only porn you got was fucking Channel 99 on TV, Scrabble porn. Or you somehow randomly find a Playboy in the woods. I don't know why there were so many fucking dirty magazines in the woods when we were kids, but
It is insane the amount of porn I found in wooded areas.
right? Like why was there so much in the
Why was
woods?
there so much?
Like, I don't know. We always knew to stay away from those and not pick them up because we knew why they were in the woods and we knew what they were used
forgot
for.
you were a good kid. I forgot about that.
I wasn't good. I just had,
Like when I met Rue, he was a good kid, and us bad folk used to come to Rue's to get a haircut. That's how I met Rue.
I wouldn't, like, you guys think I guess I played that off pretty good because I was never by means a good person.
You were good enough to know to stay away from porn, you good boy.
No. Look, now,
You didn't even know about the boobies in National Geographic, motherfucker. Like,
no, but hear me out.
he was at home. He was like, National Geographics and Playboys. I'm doing the fucking word search in my highlights magazine, motherfucker.
No. So remind you, the neighborhood that I grew up in,
That's right, we're in it.
There was three of us. Yeah. So there's three of us that were roughly around the same age with 1 year apart. Everybody else was 4 years older than us. So we all hung out together.
So they could have bought you porn.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't have to go pick up the shit in the fucking woods. We already knew what that was out there for. We already knew the fucking guy that brought it out there.
Who was that guy?
To it.
Oh, do you know the guy? Who's the guy?
He goes golfing with him every Thursday.
Yeah, like we're wondering where the shit came from. You're like, we know that guy.
Tell him thank you.
There was a dude that literally had a stack of nudie books, and he would literally leave them out in the fucking woods because he didn't want his dad catching them beating off in his house.
Okay, so that's that one guy. I'm talking about just stray porn, just randomly throughout the world.
Oh, I don't know about the world, but around the woods by my neighborhood, we already.
But the problem was, anyone you talked to was everyone's neighborhood.
Yeah,
everyone's wooded area in everyone's neighborhood and random porn magazines.
Even in the ghetto wooded area,
they're showing up like bricks in a riot. Who the fuck put them there? Who put them there? It's all. That's where. It's probably the same guy.
Yeah,
it's that same motherfucker. You know that motherfucker.
Well, we knew the motherfucker around here, so we if we went in the woods over here, over there. Stash. We already knew where it came from.
Fucking bait porn.
Don't touch Johnny's stash.
We literally already knew where it came from. His dad already yelled at him for stealing his fucking bags. So we already knew who it was.
Motherfuckers out there putting out bait porn.
Yeah, I mean that's what it kind of looked like.
He's just sitting out behind a tree. As soon as one walks up and grabs, like, "Gotcha, bitch!"
Fucking up little kids' lives, man.
I'm gonna go home and go to bed.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna go home and bait to porn.
I am gonna go home and bait some porn.
Terrible.
Hey, you know who's gonna get caught? Me. I'm gonna bait myself.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Is that where the name came from?
It's the baiter.
People started baiting because of all the bait porn that they found in the woods.
Right.
And then he became a masturbator.
Oh, you got
there you go.
Well, that's what happens when you get good at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently if you have a stack in the woods, then you're pretty good at it because that shit deteriorates in the rain.
Like here, we had a 3-story fucking tree house built in this farmer's field over here, and there was like 7 of us that hung out in there, and all of a sudden we go up there one day and there's fucking like 4 porno mags sitting in there, and nobody knew
so
where
you had to share.
Well, we didn't know where the fuck they came from.
Bruce in there kicking the fucking little door flap down, and I said I'm busy.
No, like none of us knew where the fuck it came from. None of us put them there.
Bait porn.
And
then so one dude decided to go to old boy's house that was leaving around the fucking neighborhood or in the woods and beat his fucking ass.
Dick. Oh.
He beat the fuck out of that dude.
Beat his fucking dick.
He just went to that guy's house and he beat his fucking dick.
No, you're fucking. We didn't.
Like, what are you doing putting porn in here? Little dick beater.
These good kids, man. I swear to God, that was a blessing. Like, hell yeah, porno mags.
Yeah, like we would have been like, oh my God, who did this? Yeah,
thank you so much.
Here, you take this one.
They're over there like, you sinner. You're a sinner.
Mm-hmm.
No, this dude literally.
Bro, look at this. Oh my God, this one's hairy.
Oh my God!
He beat the shit out of that dude, man. I was like, "What the fuck, man? Like, why?" And then I was like, and then it dawned on me, like,
that guy grew up gay, didn't he?
We don't know what the fuck he was doing in our fucking treehouse because he didn't help build it or nothing. He just came around. He would play sports and shit with us when we were playing like football or baseball or anything. But that motherfucker wouldn't help build nothing. So we were like, "Motherfucker,"
because he had a stack of porn at home.
I guess,
and in the woods.
Yeah,
he had it everywhere.
I guess. But I always hung out with the older crowd just because that's all I ever had around here.
I had gangs. I had gangs in my neighborhood. That was fun.
Fucking bait porn.
Yeah.
Somebody make a t-shirt.
I used to just light shit on fire. And then every once in a while I'd find some bait porn. It'd be the best.
Yeah. It's weird. There's this random wood, and then there's this random porn.
Wood with a porno so mag.
No, because like we used to like build, you know what I mean? You build the fucking where'd the wood kid? There's this random ass wood.
Yeah, I used to explore around the woods and go up and down creeks and all that stuff, and it'd just be porn. Like,
porn.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, there's this fucking porn, man. I don't even know if I don't think they make those anymore, but they were everywhere back then.
I'm out. Love you guys.
Bye. All right, buddy.
Can't hang out. This guy can't even hang out for 12 more minutes.
I know.
Nope.
Everybody say bye, body man.
Bye, bitch ass man.
Bye.
There There he is.
See you, buddy.
New name, new shirts.
Bitch ass man.
Welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Bitch ass man, played by Dead Body Man.
No, played by Tony. That's it, Tony.
When bait porn goes wrong, you turn into bitch ass man.
No, yeah, dude. You don't know everybody that was in the neighborhood, but
I don't.
Dude, it was every day we were fighting with somebody. Or we were fighting together or against each other. Especially the three of us that were close in age got our asses beat by the older ones.
I knew, I didn't know really anybody in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you know Harwood.
I was going to say, I knew Scotty Harwood. And I knew
Mark Ashby.
Yeah.
Brett Steinkuhl.
And then there was like a girl. Tanya Free, yeah. I'm saying people's names and shit.
I know, you just name drop.
Any of the local listeners, shut up. If anybody knows anything about fucking Instagram and Facebook, let me know, because this shit's being stupid. You know, you're supposed to everything to Instagram and it automatically shares to Twitter and Facebook. Well, now all of a sudden Facebook's like, hey, you need to connect your page. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I connect the page. Well, the only thing that actually connects was the messages. So like if you get a message on Instagram, it goes to Facebook. But the fucking actual share, it still says you need to connect your page. So then I connect it again, and the only thing that goes through is the messages. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I don't want that. I want you to share.
Yeah, if I share a post here, it automatically kick it over
And it's
there.
always done that. And all of a sudden it decided not to. And it was like, oh, you need to connect. So I thought maybe something just happened. It was an update or something.
Yeah,
you know?
you just had to reconnect it.
But no, it just ain't, it's not doing it. The only thing that connects is the messages. Like, nobody asked you to do that.
No.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. So now I have to post separately.
I mean, this is a little crazy, but we're sitting here talking about porn and neighborhood shit, and the comment, they had all different shapes. My daughter had tons of those.
That was
that was in our conversation.
That's old, though. That was 10 minutes ago. That was about the rubber bands.
Okay.
There's a delay.
It is.
The last comment on YouTube is cats, which is even better.
Okay. Yeah. Like cat porn. Okay, I just updated that.
That was a minute ago, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That was in rubber bands, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else is going on, man. Next week on the show again, we got Smalls one. Shout out to Pynt for hanging out with us tonight.
Yes. That was...
There was, I don't have the images up. Make sure you guys check out Daily Dino on Fridays. There's 3 new food reviews that dropped all last week. What do you know about that?
Actually, there's more to come, but we can't drop a couple yet. Or at least one. We're going to drop one at the same time, because there are going to be 2 of them.
Yeah, that'll be fun. 3 new food reviews. Make sure you guys go check them out. Leave a comment. Comments make the world go around. Tell us how bad you hate the reviews. Tell us how much you like the food. You know what I'm saying? If you tried it, you liked it, let us know. If you didn't try it and you want to now, let us know. Tell us what we should try next. But yeah, the pepperoni cheeser from Little Caesars is up. 2 new chicken sandwiches from Lee's. Spicy and original. Both are up.
Hey, did you hear about that dude, old boy that got shot out at the owner of Lee's Pawn and Jewelry? Got fucking shot in the protest shit?
I did hear.
Got shot and killed.
But wasn't it not him? I thought it was like the cop protecting it or something.
Oh, is that what it was?
They thought it was the owner, but it was found out it was a retired police officer that was trying to protect him.
Yep, that's right. You're right. I did hear
Either
about
way,
that.
it's fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah, right.
But, awkward mood change. But also, Lucky Charms Honey Clover Cereal food review is available now. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that. Look at that guy with his milk.
Look at him. He put Elmore's glue in a fucking gallon of milk jug to make it look cool.
You're right. That's a real still image of me really pouring milk.
This motherfucking guy, goddamn Elmore's glue coming out of a goddamn milk jug. That's
got that elbows glue.
That's way too fucking smooth to be coming out of his milk, bro.
That's a great screenshot, isn't it? I worked hard on that screenshot.
All right, hold on. 3, 2, start pouring. 1, snap. Yes, I got it. First shot.
That's the cool thing about videos. You can just screenshot them, so it's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's more to come, man. More to come. We got we're gonna have another movie review coming up soon. Maybe one of these days, Rue will invite me to play golf, and we'll make a fun little vlog about it. I still want to do the watch party with movies. That's my vote. My vote. What else, man? There's not a ton of stuff going on. We just got to keep the show running. We got to keep the guests coming. Keep the interaction going. Try to keep content. We can't really go out and about just yet, so that's all we can do.
That's right.
If you want more interaction with Replicon Radio, you know what you can do is you can join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Replicon Radio. Get access to the Discord. It's a big old family over there. We love all them guys and gals. T-shirt tears. That's the place to be.
Cry your tears with the T-shirt tears.
There you go, man. But I don't know what else.
You can dry your eyes with the T-shirt tears.
You can. Shout out to Alexandria. Shout out to Artificial Flavor. Shout out to Dana. Shout out to Heather. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Farmer. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Wiggles. Shout out to Hey Merle. Shout out to Maps. Love y'all.
I'm sure you're missing Joe.
Huh?
You miss Joe.
Joe who?
Kaufman.
I said Joe. Yeah, because I specifically said Wiggles after that instead of Joe
right.
Wiggles because I wanted to differentiate them. We still got those secret shirts available up on the site for a very limited time. Go get them. We got new merch in today, man. The Patreon's already seen it.
I've seen it, if that's what this is.
Yeah. I see, you see, we all see. The charms is what they are. Acrylic charms. They can be used as a charm on a necklace. They can be used as a charm on a keychain, which is what I did. Where else do you use charms? I guess you could put them on one of those little hangy bracelets if you wanted to. Right?
Yeah.
What else could you do with it, Rue?
You put it on a string and wear it around your neck. You can put it around a string and wear it on your wrist. You can put it on as an ankle bracelet.
Ooh, ankle bracelet.
You might be able to even figure out how to put it on as a toe ring. It might be big, like maybe a foot ring.
You're going to put it on your shoelaces and wear it as a shoelace thing.
You could put it on a shoelace.
It's jewelry. It's a charm. It's dope.
You could put a loop through it and put it in your ear and wear it as an earring.
You could. There you go. You'd have to buy two.
You would have to buy
That's
two.
a great idea, actually.
I wouldn't suggest putting it as a tongue ring, but maybe a nipple ring or an ear ring might work.
Yeah, be a little big in your mouth.
That's what she said.
That's what he told her.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, man, they're not up on the site, but they're available if you want one. We got them. We got them. The website will be updated again. The website was recently updated. There's booty shorts, dresses, secret shirts, charms, hat pins, shorts, booty shorts, all that good stuff. Go peep it out. A dong ring? I mean,
I wouldn't suggest that.
I mean, if that's what, they could dangle. They could dingle on the bottom, right?
Yeah, you could.
There you go.
You
we got them. Maybe I should post a picture for everyone out there. If you'd like one, hit us up. Send us a message. They're cheap. $5. You want one, Rue? It's only $5. That's a deal.
It is.
That's a deal. $5. I don't know what it costs to ship. $1? $2? $2 maybe? Could be more than that.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, you could probably...
The only thing about shipping is you got to buy packages. You got to buy fucking...
With this, though, I'm pretty sure you could just put that in an envelope and mail it out. For 33 cents or whatever it is now.
I think it's more than that.
It's probably like 98 cents to fucking ship a letter. But yeah, you could you could probably put that in an envelope.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's all somebody bought, I wouldn't...
It seems unsafe to me. I would just put it in a manila, like charms or pens.
Yeah, you do
Are
that.
they the size of the other charm? I believe. Yeah, I think they're exactly. Are they bigger? They're the same. No, they're bigger. They're 3 inches. You have your charm on?
No.
Would you call that bigger?
Yeah.
Or is it
a
the
little
same
bit.
size?
It's probably the same size because
Because
you
it's
got
shaped different.
Yeah.
They're 3 inches. It appears to be bigger. I would totally rock. I would wear this. I just need something to put. What would you put here? I know no one can see me, but like I didn't think about putting that little thing there, so where you could wear it as a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 3 inches. They're 3 inch acrylic charms with the old 8 legs version of the dino, which is the one the majority of the people see. They're dope, man. I like them. I should let's do that. What are you doing over there, bud? We gotta let the people know what's going on in the world. Tell them.
What do you want me to tell them?
About all the stuff.
There is nothing. We talked about it already.
Oh.
We can't tell them 100 times. Joe Mama.
Joe Mama is a place to be. Shout out to Grape Joe. Shout out to, hey, where's the homeboy Dakota? Shout out to Dakota. That's my gas.
Dakota Fanning?
That's a girl.
Oh.
But she's probably cool too. I've never met her. Shout out to the homeboy Dakota. That's my gas station homie who doesn't work at the gas station anymore, but he listens to the show, so. I miss you, bro. I miss you, gas station homie. I need a new gas station homie. I go to the gas station a lot, so it's good to have a gas station homie, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying. Everything okay over there?
Yeah.
Big Ruth's having emergencies and shit. I'm gonna put these pictures up on the YouTube. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Boom. Boom doesn't mean I did it. Shout out to all the people still tuned in on the YouTube, man. You guys are the shit. It's about time to be over.
It is.
But I want to show you guys these cool little acrylic charms here. This is not a professional advertisement by any means.
You guys didn't notice, but before we started that interview, P made me start drinking.
It's not true.
It's all true. He hurt my feelings and made me drink.
I hurt your feelings?
I don't know.
Huh?
That's what we're going with. I'm not sure if that's entirely true.
I don't remember being a part of it at all. You were just like, look at me. I'm like, okay. What are you doing? He's having a rough time of it. Peaches make you peachy.
Apparently, I put too much in there.
Did you?
Apparently. I figured 2 sodas would be enough to cover it, but apparently not.
Too strong or you're too drunk?
No, it's strong.
Which would in turn make you too drunk, I guess.
It could, yeah. That's why I'm kind of eating.
There's a high possibility that too strong could make you too drunk. I'm still enjoying this. We're live on the air, so can we just make plans to where when we're going golfing?
I mean, we can.
So I can hold you to it, and then when you fall through, everyone can be like, man, Big Ru's a motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, see, I told you.
I mean, yeah, we can make a day as long as it ain't fucking raining.
If anybody's local, man, hit us up. Come fucking hang out with us and film us. COVID free, please. We appreciate it. I think the majority of the people are. I saw something today I didn't read. There's so many articles that happen that you don't read. You see the headline.
Yeah.
But one of them was, where are these fucking pictures that I just sent? It said something about asymptomatic. There they are. Like, the majority of the people that have COVID are asymptomatic, right? So they're saying that asymptomatic people, it's very, 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 very tiny chance that they would pass it on now. So the big thing was, so many people have it and don't know, so the chances of getting it are real high. Now they're saying all those people that don't have symptoms, very unlikely that they would give it to you. So there's that. If it's true, that's good news.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Well, we got a couple minutes
still. Boom. There they are, right there on the screen. Acrylic charms. Basically plastic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the difference between plastic and acrylic?
There isn't none, except for this is probably made by a machine. The machine probably just cut that out.
Plastic's not made by a machine?
Well, it's a CNC machine. It's probably what cut that out.
Like,
that's why it makes it
Is a CNC machine located inside of a CNC music factory?
Maybe. Depends on what they're doing there.
Well, hopefully they're making music.
It depends on what the music factory is doing.
I guess it's a part, the music factory is making the music, but the other section is making the acrylic charms. But there you go, man. They're dope. They're fun. They're cool. Like I said, you can wear them as a keychain. You can wear them as a necklace. You can wear them in all different places. They're about 3 inches. $5 plus shipping. We'll call it $2. We'll call it $2 shipping for now. If it costs more than that, then you guys win. The first fucking 5 people that buy it only pay that price. If it's more than that, then
if the CNC music factory is making if they're cutting out CDs, they might be using the CNC machine in the CNC factory, music factory.
There you go. They might be cutting out Replicon radio.
Or they could be cutting CD cases.
Charms. There you go.
Acrylic is stronger than plastic, though. Oh, than plastic, right? I would think so. Yes.
We don't know.
I don't want to try to break it.
We don't know the answers.
But
you're more than welcome to. If you guys would like to purchase one and try to test the mic, you're more than welcome to. The only thing we ask is if you record it.
I definitely would say it's stronger than plastic.
But these are available right now. They're not up on the website. You guys are hearing about it here first.
These are pretty super dope.
So $5, $2 ship, $7. It's yours.
You know what you could even
There's only 50 available. There's 50 of these available.
Look,
there's 47 of these available.
You could even put a little strip.
We each have one.
You can even put a little strip of Velcro on the back of it, and put a little strip of Velcro like in your car somewhere and stick it to it.
You could.
Stick it to it.
You could. Stick it to the man. Stick it to the man. Stick it to your hand. Stick it to the car. Stick it to the farm.
That's right.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't know.
Stick it on your butt. Stick it on your what? But there you go, man. $7. We'll ship it to you. You can just PayPal us. Therepliconiswatching at gmail.com. Just put your address in there and we'll send them shits out tomorrow. We also got all kinds of other dope shit too, like vinyl stickers, window stickers, same price. Actually, they're same price. I want to put like merch packs together, like get 2 stickers and a charm and a button. We don't have buttons
for $97.50.
Ooh, even better. There you go. But yeah, those are dope. I hope you guys like them. Country Ma. I don't know what the hell that means. Shout out to Factory Farm. YouTube, we love y'all. We're out of time.
We do love you guys.
We're out of time, YouTube.
We're overtime.
We're going to be back here next Monday, and we're going to have Smalls 1.
And then after that, we're going to have Smalls 2. Maybe.
It's like thing 1 and thing 2.
Right.
Thing 1 and thing 2. Off with the shoe. I have no idea. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Shout out to all the new people that tuned in tonight. Shout out to Pynt for bringing some of his folks over to hang out with us and for being a cool ass dude. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. That's how people find out about us, man. Check out all of our past interviews with some of the dopest to do it. Right?
That's right.
Music, movies, comics, and more. right here on Replicon Radio. We're out of here, YouTube. Peace.